Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Happy
Hey
New Year,
Kaz.
Ma. How are you?
Girl, I'm just trying to sit back and look at all the stuff that's going on in the YouTube streets today.
Oh, don't go down that track.
Right? I was like, maybe we should reschedule this because we're having like a showdown. I was going to make like a whole bunch of popcorn. Hey Jessica, H Bird, Pamela, PB, Debbie, Jessica. You guys have a good New Year's? Anyone got a hangover?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Can you get one from water?
Is that what you drank for New Year's water? I had
Yeah.
2 whiskeys and Cokes. Right,
Ooh.
Jessica? Absolutely insanity. That's why I'm so I'm so glad I'm not mixed up in that. But some of that stuff is definitely comical.
Oh, crazy. Crazy, Ma. Crazy.
Ooh. I mean, I saw Candace. I saw them out today. All out today. And I guess that trip is coming up. But I see that they all split up or something's going on with that trip. Save your money, guys, and stay home. I had 4
Absolutely.
diet dues. Pamela, party girl,
Oh, she's one of my crew.
right?
Yeah, I was going to
Right,
have a
Hummingbird?
glass. I was going to have a glass of champagne, but I thought I really don't want it, so didn't bother.
Hang on one sec. The Mexicans' legs are, I don't know if they're working or not tonight. Hello, Colorado 25.
Oh, I can hear her.
Uh huh.
She can hear you talking. You see.
My legs are broken.
Mommy, come get me.
Nah, she's gonna have to figure it out tonight. I'm not getting up. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to chew. We'll wait a couple
Oh.
minutes. We're gonna talk about all of the cases that we followed, and then we're gonna end with some interesting stuff on Lena.
Mm,
Your
yeah.
Mexican misses you. And these are all of the people, actually minus a couple that were missing from 2020 to 2021 and have not been found yet.
Yeah. It's
How
sad.
scary.
It's sad. And these are under the ones you touched on. There's so many more that, like you said, you can't cover them all. But boy,
No.
did you give it a good hit.
I mean, when I kept pulling up the names today, I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
I know it was crazy, wasn't it?
How many people are still missing? And then we got all this fighting going on over a missing little girl. But I
And
did
it's,
hear Candace say that on a live. I heard her say that she wants to get off of that hill. And I think she even mentioned like she didn't want to go with Donnie. I was like, oh gosh, don't say this on the internet, people.
yeah. I was blown away when you told me that. Absolutely blown.
I was blown away. Kaz,
Me too, doll. When you told me, I was gobsmacked.
I think we should take bets.
Okay.
I
We'll
think we
start
should
a
take
book.
bets on what's going to happen on the trip coming up. I'll pay money to see some Jello wrestling fights going on.
Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't waste my money. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
She wants 100. Yeah, I heard that, Pamela.
Really, Pamela?
Yeah, she said it was like 30 miles away or something, and it was like a 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
What? Well, hang on. You've floored me here. So, is she expecting to get donations towards this, or what?
No, because then I heard that they offered to give her an Amazon wish list, and the only thing she said is she wants Summer and her boys back. She doesn't need an Amazon wish list.
Okay. Well, how the dickens is she going to get $105,000?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I
PB and
think
J, I feel for you, darling. I suffer from chronic migraines too.
I honestly think the first thing she needs to do is probably check herself into a rehab
Yeah.
and get herself sober, get her stuff together, and get her boys back.
Oh well,
Figure out
I,
where Summer
I
is.
don't. Yeah, I don't think she'll get them back. To be honest with you, she might get visitation, supervised visitation, but I doubt that she'll actually get the boys back.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pamela, she does. She needs to go into a rehabilitation center and get herself together. Hey, Julian.
Yeah. She needs to do something. I mean, she might be able to do it really good if she's not in a toxic environment anymore. I mean, you don't know. That could be pushing her to behave in the way she's behaved. We don't know.
Hmm.
We don't know.
All right, let's get into our stories. We're just going to touch on the people that we followed when they went missing, and then we're going to get into Lena. But I really wanted to just go through and look at not even all the cases that this channel covered, but it's crazy.
It is. It is crazy. When I looked at the list, I thought, wow.
And then she kept telling me, "You missed one. You missed one.
I
You
wouldn't do
missed
that.
one." I want to talk about the West Boys first.
Yeah.
Let me pull up Sherry's special. One second, guys. Trying to see if this is a video that's going to start. Yes, it is. All right, let me mute this site. So the West Boys supposedly went missing, we all know, December 21st, 2020. I don't believe that, though.
No, nor do I. I don't believe they ever got to Cal City.
Yeah, I don't think they ever got to Cal City either.
There's too many, I should say, nobody saw them in Cal City.
But you know what's amazing? That we have dealt with so many different cases as far as like parents being mean, stranger abductions, kids that we don't even know where they are, stories that don't add up.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them.
Yeah, there is. Look at Pamela, my boys. Yeah, we're not going to forget about these babies. You know, I'm going to say this. I don't think I've ever said this on a live, but I say it. I feel like Oren, the one on the left, the older one, like I feel like when you see him as a baby, he had so much shine to him. And the older he gets in the pictures, it's kind of look he seems distant to me. And I saw that when
Yeah.
my nephew was little. And my nephew is autistic. But I wonder if they couldn't handle him.
Yeah, because it
I
looks
know
like there's no spark in his eyes at all.
no spark at all. But he did have spark when he was little.
Yeah, he did.
Empty, right, Pamela? But the little one on the right has the spark and he looks like he's got the little life in him, but not Oren.
No.
And I keep going back and thinking about when they said about how he was rambunctious, and I think about Chalk and the dog Chaka, and just makes me think that maybe the dog got him. Like, I don't know, but I know Trezell knows,
Yeah,
and Jacqueline.
I sure do.
So this article was just out, and I'm pretty sure Sherry was involved with this. Ooh, 23 minutes. We're not yet. Let's see what they say. One sec, guys. Can you hear that,
beachfront
Kaz?
Verbo is about an unforgettable vacation memory.
Sure
The moment
can.
anticipation and maybe just a little craziness finally gets the room to run. But this moment didn't begin with a mad dash. It began with a tap when the family booked their summer vacation early from Verbo. Your together awaits. Book early, cancel if you need to.
Came to my house, I saw them there.
Oh,
They could
Oh.
be anywhere.
I came back out, I didn't see them now.
Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
That's
The tension
right.
in this community is just raising.
Things like this don't just happen out here.
It's been 20 days for more than 100 days.
10 months since the West brothers went missing.
Have we searched the house? Absolutely. The backyard? Absolutely.
They will be found. And that's all I want is to find my babies.
Oh, come on, don't.
Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys?
Good evening and welcome to this special
Hang on, guys.
edition of 23 ABC News. I'm Keely Van Middendorf. Well, it's been 1 year since
Oh, some websites, I tell you.
they don't like you, darling, do they?
young boys, 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Orrin West, were reported missing. Tonight,
Gonna have to
take
stay. No. Come on, not today.
you through our coverage of the case over the past 365 days as investigations continue with law enforcement. Meanwhile,
All right, yeah, we're not gonna do this.
the question we've all been
I'm
asking
gonna
this
reload
past
it one
year,
more time. So I think that this is when Sherry Vasquez is talking about on the interview, because we actually thought that she was Jacqueline's mother for the longest time.
We sure did.
I remember the first time she came into my chat and she goes, "If you want to
Your
know the
turn to
truth,
get a better
I'll
career?
tell you."
Earn a Taft College degree because your career matters. At Taft College, you'll get a high-quality education, personalized
And then we've
attention,
been
and
friends
free
ever
parking.
since.
Registration is now open for spring classes. Find out if you qualify for financial aid.
Woo, this is such a shit show going on today. I want to take bets at the end.
www.taftcollege.edu. Taft College.
See who's going to
We are
show up
your
in
community
Tennessee.
college. You belong here.
See, now the ad did not skip one time, so let's see.
Came to my house, I saw them there.
Somebody knows something.
They could be anywhere.
I came back out,
Roo-roo.
I didn't see them now.
Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
The tension in this community
Elderly.
is just raising.
Things like this don't just happen out here.
It's been 20 days for more than 100 days.
10 months since the West brothers went missing.
Have we searched the house? Absolutely. The backyard? Absolutely.
They will be found. And that's all I want is to find
When?
babies.
Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys?
Right? What happened to no peace, no boys,
Good
no
evening
peace?
and welcome to this special edition of
Yeah,
23
exactly.
ABC News. I'm Keely Van Middendorf. Well, it's been 1 year since 2 young boys, 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Orrin West, were reported missing. Tonight, we take you through our coverage of the case over the past 365 days as investigations continue with law enforcement. Meanwhile, the question we've all been asking this past year
I
is,
think I'm
where
gonna
are the
start
boys?
digging back
But
into
what
this
about
case.
Who were the boys? 23 ABC's Kristen Vartan spoke to family members who shared their memories of Orrin and Orson West.
I was changing his diaper, and when I was changing his diaper, he was just staring at me, and I asked
This
him
is
what was he staring at. He just started screaming out of nowhere and started laughing.
his
It was funny.
biological
I was
father.
at home by myself with him.
Charles Pettis is the biological father to Classic, later named Orson West. But he's reflecting on a moment with Sincere, later named Orrin. And while Orrin West wasn't his biological son, he was part of the family.
Happy I had another baby, and it's just another part of me that I had to take care of. And I didn't spend a lot of time with him before all this stuff happened, and they came and took him away.
Pettis holds on to what little time he got with those two kids before they were put into foster care and eventually adopted.
I try to stay strong for my brother, you know. But we just want answers and justice. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk about with me.
Yeah.
I get emotional, but.
And then taken away.
So Pettis is not Oren's father. He's the baby's father.
Yeah. Awesome, yeah.
Some kind of answers. It's been a year. We deserve something.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Oh, he's crying.
It's only right. It's only right.
As Orson's biological aunt Kiki Horde says, Tuesday marks the anniversary that adoptive parents Jacqueline and Tyrrell West reported the brothers missing. Since then, Pettis and Horde's biological cousin Rosanna Wills says there have been countless searches.
Here we go.
Come on,
monthly
doing
candlelight
so good.
prayers and unanswered.
Right? It's their stream.
Yeah.
Questions.
That's the thing. There's $125,000 on the line. Nobody's claiming.
I love her.
Ever is good. She's never faltered.
I don't get why it's
Nobody
sticking.
spoke up. There's so many tips. Nothing.
That's enough to drive me nuts.
Just pause it for a couple of seconds and let
There's
it
so
get forward.
much support around the world.
I love her braids.
I love her hair. I mean,
Yeah, the
her hair.
braids.
Oh,
Nothing. So it's like when you have all of this and we don't have nothing.
What
now
does that
here we
tell
are
you?
at Casa Loma Apartments.
Yeah.
This is where officials say the West family moved from to California City. While we were unable to get a hold of the adoptive parents of the boys, Tyrrell and Jacqueline.
surprise, surprise.
Oh, come on.
West, this is what they had to say to us in a previous interview about what they meant to them.
I might have to stay on this page. I don't know what's going on, guys. This is weird that it does
I'm
it like
completely
this.
sorry because we were entrusted with our children, and they came to us, and they became our
His
children.
voice annoys me.
Yeah. I don't get why it's sticking.
Need some WD-40.
I'm going to reload it one more time at 18 minutes, and then I'm going to have to call it quits. I don't have the patience for that.
And it's not a channel you normally have trouble with either.
No.
Weird.
Let me let it load in for a second.
Well, I'll count how many times I get kicked out of the live because it's already happened once.
Attitude as part of the EW script.
Yeah, but it's definitely the website.
Not only to compete,
Oh yeah,
To see,
yeah.
yeah.
while enjoying the advantage of our high-quality news
Last
product
time.
and the support of an expert
And then I'm
team
going to read
to
it.
help you reach your goals and uncapped earning potential. We are
Not that I don't hear my
entrepreneurs and
voice
journalists.
enough.
You're hungry for challenge. Your potential is limitless at Scripps. Apply today.
I came to the house, I saw them there.
Somebody knows something. That could be anyone.
Camera on. Video. No wheels on the bus.
Which began the week the boys disappeared, still serves as a somber reminder. 2 children are dearly missed.
B's asking you a question, Ma. I'll put it on the screen for you.
No, I have Spectrum, but it's not my cable. It's this website.
Your stories are what matter. And even though we're one city, Our stories are very
The
different.
ads play
We
perfect.
come from different cultures, different
Yeah, it's
backgrounds,
just the
different experiences, and different struggles.
But I really
No
wanted to
matter
see
how
this
different
article.
we
I don't
are,
know if it's on another
one
channel,
thing
but I
is
think it's
true.
an exclusive to this
Deserves to be
23
heard.
ABC.
We're 23 ABC News. We are Kern County, and we are connecting you.
Last try. And I'm just going to let it go. Hey,
Came in the
Benton. As
house,
soon
I
as
saw
it
them there.
freezes, I'm
Somebody knows
done.
something.
They could be anywhere.
I came back out. I didn't see him there.
Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
The tension in this community is just raising.
Things like this don't just happen out here.
It's been 20 days for more
Hey,
than
Angel.
100 days.
Happy
10
New
months
Year.
since the West brothers went missing.
Have we searched the house? Absolutely. The backyard? Absolutely.
They will be found. And that's all I want is to find my babies.
Like, I'm afraid to move.
Good evening and welcome to this special edition of 23
So
ABC
let's chat
News.
over this part.
I'm Kitty
Hopefully she
Bennett.
won't stick again.
Well, it's been 1 year
Okay.
since two young boys,
Me too,
3-year-old
PB.
Orson
I love
West
her.
and 4-year-old Oren West, were reported missing.
Yes, true,
Tonight,
Pamela.
we take you through our coverage of the case over the past 365 days as investigations continue with law enforcement. Meanwhile,
I think
the
Tyrrell
question
took
we've
these
all been
little boys
asking
out
this
to the
past
desert.
year
I don't
is,
think
where
they
are the
ever made it
boys?
to California City.
But what about
Yeah, we're done.
who were the boys? 23 ABC's Kristen Vartan spoke
Done.
to family members who human remains. A search warrant collected things from the home, including electronics like cell phones.
Maybe we jump
And the
past the
parents'
crappy
van
part.
was
This
also
is it.
examined
Whose
for any
vibrators?
trace amounts of blood. Nothing was found. They also spoke to neighbors and previous
Guys, you got
properties
your
were searched
9-volt
in
plugged in?
Bakersfield, along with the former South
I'm
Grand
not
House.
telling.
Everybody just hoping that they find something. We're gonna go through every area there is out here.
Scouring the desert, just looking for any clues.
Those nearby also began looking for
Look
the
at that.
children hours after they were reported missing and have never stopped. But neighbors involved in that first search recall initial confusion amidst the chaos as they had no idea there were 2, much less 6 children living at the property on Aspen Avenue.
Look how cute they are.
Mm,
They're adorable.
sure are.
Why would anybody want to hurt them or, you know?
A search that's felt
Hey,
fruitless
Aaron.
here in the land of the sun, where no amount of daylight has been enough to uncover the truth behind the West boys' whereabouts.
It's the mystery that's so horrible about all of this.
Just not knowing. It's really
Like, what
hard
are they
not
doing
knowing.
with the
Neighbors
house?
recall that December night, telling
Well, it's
23
still
ABC
boarded
they think
up.
about Orson and Oren
Mm-hmm.
every day.
Walk out of
So
my house.
whether or
leave
not
the house,
it's the
boarded up.
banks or
I
whoever
just talk
the
to God every
lending
day. I know He knows
person
where
was,
they are.
institution
Why are you
has
letting us find out where
just
they
put it
are?
on hold. I
Ida
don't
and
know.
Robin both live nearby, and
Yep,
both
she's
had
right.
no idea
Trizelle
a family
knows.
was residing at the California City home.
We actually have probably the best view of that house because we sit kitty corner.
Ida saying she recalls seeing a white van parked outside the house beginning sometime in September of last year, and a young man several times over the months, but no one else.
The van was usually parked there all the time.
Robin was the West's backyard neighbor and is also adamant she never saw any sign of children or animals outside.
Wow.
The
Bingo.
father, you would see him out in the backyard occasionally, but only him.
Chucking
I
wood
never
like
saw
a wood
any
chick.
children of any kind ever. In all the years I've lived here, there's never been children back there.
Wow.
The two recall the night of the boys' disappearance, both taking to the streets
You think
with
so,
other neighbors.
Pamela? Come on, don't
Look
freeze
for
now,
the
you
children
piece
they
of...
never knew existed.
Just get it done. Ah, it's like a certain time it starts to skip.
And I said, really?
Ida saying that night no police came to their doorstep or asked to search their property, which includes a large barn. She thinks it could have been a place with potential.
Okay. Yeah, Pamela
Wow.
Jamal. I know he's in Washington, D.C., though.
For protection in the eyes of two young children.
I'll tell you
wandering
something
alone
weird about
on a
them that
dark
I know for a
December
fact.
night.
Nobody ever talked to us.
1 year later.
Oh, come on. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Linda.
Now they would be 4 and 5.
And after countless searches, The property on
We're done. Yep, we're done.
Aspen Avenue
No, we're
sits
not.
vacant and eerily quiet. A small memorial, which began the week the boys disappeared, still serves as a somber reminder.
Anyways, Kaz.
Two
Yes, my
children
dear.
are dearly missed and still missing.
I don't get this
I don't know,
channel.
but I hope I
It's
can.
nice
we
video
gotta-
too, but it's just
It's not playing nice at all.
it runs smooth. It gets to a certain time, and then this poor
Just
lady.
hope the children are alive.
Let me keep
And
my
it
mouse
wasn't
over
just
here.
neighbors and law enforcement agencies
Nope. We're done.
investigating the case. A private investigator from Northern California says he was also drawn to the investigation.
And it's like on the it's like on the exact time skip. See?
Bill Garcia joined efforts while offering his team services pro bono. While he stepped away, Garcia continues to keep in close contact with those near the case.
What
He
happened
tells
to the
23
dirt
ABC
samples?
He believes the boys could still be alive and reunited with loved ones.
The fact that remains have not been found, nor evidence of them, being deceased have not been found. That's all very good, and many times the children will pop up.
Still, in the decades Garcia has been helping to solve children's
children will
cases,
pop up.
he tells us he's never seen one like this
Missouri.
where he's been accused of taking the children.
Yeah, the
he's looking to
rainwater.
find. And
Really,
Garcia isn't
Aaron.
the only person who's been accused
We
of
follow
taking
that
Orson
case
and Orrin
very
West.
close.
We caught up with Cherry Vasquez, a woman who first
Here's
shared
our
her story
girl.
with us last year after she found crowds of angry
Here's our
people at her
girl.
doorstep in Bakersfield
cherries for
demanding to know
you.
where the boys were.
Cracker
Vasquez
finder.
says YouTubers accused her of being the biological mother of Jacqueline West, claiming at one point to even have a birth certificate.
There's our...
Streamers went as far
Sorry,
as saying
Sherry.
she was a witch
I love
and
you,
reached
girl.
out to her actual children, asking about Jacqueline and the boys. She also says her grandchildren weren't allowed to visit during this time as they feared for the kids' safety. Vasquez tells 23 ABC people also reported a GoFundMe page she had started for a family member as fake, claiming she was going to use the money to cover up crimes related to the West boys.
And I know exactly who took
One
that
of the
GoFundMe
YouTubers
down.
had told all the rest of them to flag it because
There's our
I
girl.
was trying to get money to bury the boys.
And what was your reaction?
Sherry.
My mouth dropped, and I began to, it made me cry because it's like, did you really? This girl needed this.
Look at how pretty
And
my bestie is, Kaz.
You're accusing me of murder.
Cherry has considered legal action and even found the
She's
mother
gorgeous.
of Jacqueline West. She said there was no resemblance and no remorse from her over the case of mistaken identity.
I drove
I am
that girl
confident
nuts.
that we will understand
All right,
the
guys.
circumstances.
We got the Sherry's part. I wanted to see that. Give an update on the West boys, but yeah, we put Sherry through hell. I know I was convinced that Sherry was Jacqueline's mother.
But it wasn't only you, Ma. I mean, there were so many channels. But at least you didn't fly all the way down to Bakersfield and go
no.
to a door.
I knew that Sherry was not Jacqueline Vasquez's mom when the whole entire thing about the kidnapping in Arizona. So when AV Watchman was saying that Jacqueline, Sherry, and Maria were friends, and they were the ones that stole baby Jacqueline Vasquez from the flea market in Avalon, Arizona.
Right.
I thought right then, considering the age that Jacqueline was born in 89, and I think this little baby was kidnapped in like 2000, maybe in 2001, I thought, what the hell? Then I started digging deeper, and I'm like, nah, there's the mother, Pearl's mother.
Yep.
So the connection was that Vasquez name, and I think it's connected. Even the name was spelled different. You had an S and you had a Z. But still, people were convinced because it was a connection through her knowing Sherry's father, and it was just a weird connection. But then when Sherry came to our group, and I thought, wait a second, and talking to her, I'm like, this poor lady's been put through hell. And that's how we became friends. No, I'm never paid, Pamela. Believe me. Huh?
No. You get paid in thin air.
Yeah, we could all be making lots of money and yelling at people and disregarding people and what trash they are and they do this and that. I'm not about that. I'll sit back and watch a little bit of the shit show, but am I going to take part in it? Absolutely not. Everyone knows me on the streets knows that I run in the drama community once in a while. I got friends over there, like Hummingbird. That's where I met H Bird. Okay, let's get on to the list. I don't want to rush through the list, but really, let's just talk their name, show their picture, and then get on to Lena.
Yep.
Because we have a lot with Lena.
We do. Go.
I'll pull up the picture, and you can maybe. I'm going to pull up Dulce. Dulce Maria Alavez, missing from Brighton, New Jersey, taken off of the playground.
Yep. From Bridgeton City Park.
Bridgeton City Park in Bridgeton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
This little girl.
Her mom was just visiting her younger brother.
Yep, they got ice cream. You can see her at the store. They get ice cream. The mother's sitting in the car with her aunt, even though she's only like 8 or 9. Maria and the little boy were on the playground. The little boy came back and said that a man took Dulce. Gone ever since. I'm convinced that she is in Mexico with her father. There's no questions with me with this one.
Yeah, I must admit, I agree with that.
So hopefully one day Dulce will be found in Mexico. And she went missing September 2019, or was it
September 16th?
Yeah, 2019.
Correct.
Wow. And then we covered Echo Lloyd.
Oh,
yes,
Echo. Beautiful lady.
Went missing Mother's Day of June, the same day Suzanne Morphew went missing from Missouri. About an hour north of the Cannibal Farm. Supposedly took her neighbors to the Dollar General. Oh, where's her face? Supposedly took the neighbor to the Dollar General. Her daughter comes to the house and she's never seen again. When did she go missing? The 2020.
May 10th.
Same day as Suzanne Morphew.
Yep, sure did. And I don't think she's with us because she had medical issues. She had medicine that she had to take, and she's never had a prescription filled since she's been missing.
What medicine? What medicine was she taking?
Oh, you said you weren't going to ask me questions like that, Ma.
Okay, well, I was just wondering if maybe you knew because you're like I just figured you knew what she was. I think she was actually diabetic, is what her daughter said.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Off the top of my head, how come you just sounded Irish right there?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I'm just going through the little folder I made up today. I just can't believe how many people we've been following that are still missing.
It's a lot.
And then let's go into Little Monkey. We all know Michael Vaughn. But I'm going to show all of them guys because this is everyone that we have followed. And it's crazy how many there are. And then we're going to end it with Lena. And boy, do we have stuff on little great pictures on Lena to show you the love that his father has for that baby girl. Little Monkey. August, July
27th.
July 27th, 2021.
Yeah.
Walked out of his home. Dad was supposedly changing the baby's diaper.
Yeah.
And he just walked out and he's never seen again. Something with the father I'm not sure of. I do not understand. I'm starting to feel for the mother. I'm going to be honest. I feel like she was at work, but where was the father?
Well,
where was the babysitter?
I got two. The father was with the babysitter is what I'm thinking.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And I found the babysitter. But I don't know. I've heard rumors that Brandy and Tyler are no longer together. I don't know. But I had the same feeling about Cleo. That the husband, the father did something. Until I was never convinced that somebody went to that tent and took that
I
baby out.
know, I know.
Shit. I'm the first one to
I'm-
admit it. All right.
You weren't having a bar of it, were you?
Shit. Let me look at chat real fast, guys. And now this little face. I'm going to get through all these little faces. We might have some news on this little guy. William Tyrrell. Kaz is part of town.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kaz.
Okay. William went missing a long time ago, 2013 to be precise. And 2013, 2014, the latest on that, they've had no luck with, well, the forensic evidence hasn't come back yet. So the bones they found, the material that they found, all the digging
I
that they
don't
did
know
under
if
the...
the chat knows about the bones yet, Kaz, because I haven't put an update on the bones. The last thing that we did was they were searching underneath the flower garden. They found that blue and red material that they weren't sure if it was part of his Spider-Man outfit, but they have not heard about the bones yet.
Okay. When they were searching the creek area where they went and drained it, where they actually found the material, that some people are speculating that it was, some saying it's not. We don't know yet. And they found some bones.
I actually have a picture. And how long ago was that? Like a month ago, right?
About a month ago, yeah.
Let me see, because I actually have a picture of the bone that they found. I wasn't planning on showing it tonight, so I don't have it out, but let me see if I can find it real quick.
Well, while you're looking for it, the latest on William is the foster parents got charged with child A, B, and not of William, of another child that was in their care. So now all the focus is being taken onto the mother again. And she's still swearing black and blue. She didn't have anything to do with it, but it makes you wonder when you get charged with something like that. And they keep saying it's unrelated. No, it's not. Sorry. If you did it once, you can do it again. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the bone.
See, even Monkey agrees with me. I can hear it.
I'll ignore her. Her little legs are broken tonight. She always does this when I go live. She doesn't do it at all, but then as soon as I go, it's like at this time at night.
Well, she thinks she's missing out on things, Mum.
Oh, please. She's an old little monster. She's going to be 13 years old on the 16th of this month.
Oh, wow.
So this is the bone.
Yeah, it's a bone fragment, yeah.
That was found in the William Tyrrell case that they are investigating, and hopefully soon we'll find out if it belongs to... hey, Susie. Hey, Tiffany. Happy New Year, guys. Belongs to William Tyrrell.
Yeah.
It's a small little bone.
It is. It is. See, what makes it hard is to get the DNA matching.
Yeah, because the bone is so old.
Well, not only that, they need a sample. And all the things that the foster parents had is gone.
You don't think that maybe they took a sample when he went missing, like on a brush or something?
Well, they could have done, but I don't recall that coming up in the inquest. But the inquest is being reopened. So we'll see what happens with that. I think this year they're going to reopen it.
And then we got the dog collector going to court in this month too.
We certainly do. Yes.
My man.
Terrence will be going to court.
Okay, and of course we know this little face. Let me pull it up. This one bothers me. This one right here. This little guy. Dior Koontz.
Yeah. Now, again, this should never have happened. This happened back in July 10th, 2015.
Yes, they can, my elderly cats. And William Tyrrell's father, everyone keeps trying to remind him that he is not to blame. Like his father is taking this very hard.
Yeah, he really took the turn for the worst. He got addicted to drugs. He's living on the streets.
Yeah, back on drugs. He's just a mess. His father. I have a picture of his father. But we can go back to that. So Dior Koontz, we all know his little story. Went camping, grandpa, mom and dad. Supposedly the weird Ivan, who's now happily married, and the little boy just pooped.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
And now, of course, the biological grandfather is no longer on this earth.
Nope. I believe it was something to do with the time that they went. I believe the parents covered it up. And what I was honestly hearing, guys, is that they accidentally ran him over at the campground. And that's when they went to into town so she could get her tampons. What movie does that come from? Her tampons?
Tampons?
Yeah, but there was a movie where they kept calling them tampons, and I was laughing so hard. But that's what I heard. That we know that I did speak to Penner, Chief Penner, and he said that the dogs that found the bones were not that private investigators. They were the team that Penner put out, Sheriff Penner. And he also said to me that the bones were sent to the lab in Quantico, but there was no DNA on them, or they couldn't get the DNA off of them.
Which is really unusual when they can extract DNA from prehistoric bones.
That's why they believe, because it was such a fragment so small that you couldn't even tell if it was a human bone or an animal bone, because there was like no bone to tell. So that's why they're thinking it was animal bone, because there was no DNA left to extract.
No marrow in the bone. Right.
Nope. Okay. So I believe the parents are definitely guilty of this. They got divorced. Supposedly, too, when
They were never married, Ma.
No, well, common law, whatever. So when they got separated and her stuff went into storage, supposedly the jacket that he was supposedly wearing when he went missing was found in her storage unit, and some Matchbox cars, and it was something else that was found. I believe the parents totally know what happened to Dior.
I totally agree with you.
And she's remarried.
She has.
You know what? I'm going to look
the
her
actual. It's an old boyfriend.
It
old
is.
guy that she used to be with, that she went back with.
But it's not the one. But it's not the father. That's not the guy that has her other kids.
No.
It's not him, because she has 2 other kids. Obviously, she left the 2 kids with the other boyfriend. She took off with another boyfriend. Then she left him, got with Dior's father, had Dior. He went missing, and now she's back with the previous boyfriend.
Correct.
I've never dug into her background, but I think I'm going to do that because I've never done it. I think it's time to dig on them and see what they're about. All right, let's go, because we got a few faces to show.
We do.
Okay, this one. Dane. His mother. I believe Dane's alive, and I believe he's somewhere with mental issues.
Yeah. Dan Elkins.
Dan Elkins.
Well, he's been gone, same time as the West Boys, 21st of December 2020.
And I've spoken to his mother on Facebook, and his mother said that, he's very approachable, but if you ever were to see him, not to say that you're looking to bring him home, just kind of talk to him, approach him, he's friendly, and then call the number or email. Find Dan Elkins at gmail.com. I totally believe he's still alive.
Yeah, I think he just had to get away. He was struggling as far as, mental health with the world, and he needed to go off grid, I think.
Yeah. And when he was driving up and down Highway 5, like his mom was saying, like he just went up and down, up and down. And that was the video that I had of Dane in my one video I made where him in the car is saying that crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
But he has been spotted. I actually got a few emails and stuff regarding they thought they saw him. And I just passed the message on to his mother. But the one message I keep getting on the My situation just freaks me out. So I believe he's still alive, guys. I think he's in the California, Las Vegas, Arizona area. And he's really tall. He's like 6'2".
Yeah.
His mom would love to find him.
She surely would.
It's amazing, all of these cases that we covered. Monkey, use your legs, little girl. I bet they work.
Mum, they're broken. Give me a break.
So that was Dane Elkins. Let's go ahead and the other guys. Let's go with Michael Bryson.
Michael?
This one. Camping with friends and just boom, he's gone.
Well,
Utah.
he actually had a disagreement. Well, they called it an incident, where he actually left this rave party.
PB&J, do you remember the movie where they said that? It was like they had to go get tampons. Tampons. And I remember it was a girl saying it, but I remember it was funny. It was kind of like when you watched that movie with the Candyman driver, the truck driver and the two brothers. The one that passed away in the car accident from Fast and Furious. And he goes, we have ourselves a little situation. The cop at the hotel. We got it. And then the brother says, we got a situation. Joyride, that was the name of it. Okay, so we've got Michael Bryson. I can remember he was camping with friends. The next day he was gone.
Yeah, it was a big rave because he actually went home and got his stuff.
That's right. Yeah. It was a rave. That's right.
Yeah, and he went home to get his stuff. His mum and dad saw him then, and they knew he wasn't coming back because he told them they're going to camp out there, and enjoy it. While he was there, he got into an altercation argument with somebody, and he left. He just walked away, and never to be seen of again.
And his got a Facebook group too. We're going to drop all these links underneath in the description. I'll get him out by tomorrow. But his mom too. It's just, and his father. Just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. It is.
They go there every weekend looking for their son. Every single weekend. I mean, you can't make it up.
No. Such
every
a good-looking
weekend.
Lad as well.
He's a very good-looking lad. I'm going in order. I'm going to show him, even though we weren't going to talk about him. I'm not sure of the dates, but we can't forget about this little baby. Baby Amardre.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Taken from Wiley, Texas by his father.
Yep, on the 18th of December, 2020.
Yep. His mother was not there.
Yep. His father's currently in jail at the moment.
They gave him 22 years only for the. But they haven't found his body yet.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
his remains remain unfound. Yeah,
I did an update on him recently with the father getting 22 years. I guess the mother wasn't there. The grandmother was there. He wasn't supposed to be alone with the baby, and boom, the baby's gone. He comes rolling back around. The mother's like, I dug on them. The whole story. The mother. Yeah, just a sad situation across the board on this one. And look at how little he is. Like, I mean, he could be anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I was not going to touch on him, but we can't forget about him.
No.
Brendan Santo. A new one.
Yep.
That we're looking into now. God, is he a cutie?
And again, there's Facebook group run by his family that are doing this. What they've actually done now on the latest is they're asking the university students, do they recall on the day you went missing? What? I mean, I can't see chat. Hang on.
PB&J, yes. If you go back onto the videos that I did, there's a series of the Dior Koontz. I think there's 4 videos. And go watch part 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're short. And yes, they went to get tampons in town. They were gone for about an hour.
Yeah, it was a long drive.
Paul Walker. Yes, Jessica. That was a shame.
All the paper.
Okay, back to Brandon Santo. Went to the University of Michigan game. He lived an hour away.
He did.
The girls' dorm, back to the boys' dorm. He was walking, did a Snapchat. He was lost and never seen again.
Yeah, so his mum's, like I said, his mum's now asking all the college students that were around on that day, what was the traffic actually like on the route that they think he took, to see, if they can work out something. I mean,
there was a game, and I'll tell you what. His mother's best friend, she goes on every single Instagram. She searches games, and she cams into every single picture. So if anyone out there has been to the University of Miami game, what weekend was it again, Kaz?
It was on, hang on, let me pull it back up again. It was on October 29th, 2021.
If you know anyone, or you were in that game or area, or you know anyone that was and has pictures, if you can see him in the background, there's no shoes, there's no hat. People were thinking that maybe he fell in the river. Me personally, I don't think so.
No. He is a good-looking boy, Pamela.
My thoughts on him is that I believe that he was. I keep going back to the girls' dorm. The girls' dorm. He left the girls' dorm. I think. Oh, thank you, Bernadette.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I'll get Ma to say that one.
Jaliak. Oh gosh, hang on. I'm gonna get it good. It is Jaliak Rainwalker. Jaliak Rainwalker. So what about his mom? Thank you very much, Bernadette. His mom's Facebook page.
Yeah, Finding Brandon. I can give you the link.
No, we're gonna drop. I'll make a community post, guys, after this, and I will drop all of their Facebook pages.
Yeah, because I'm following him.
Yeah, me too. We've actually did we reach out to the mom's best friend yet or no?
No, because her actual physical name's not there. That's why.
Okay. I'll get that after the live because I have it. Okay.
Yeah.
So next on the list, I bet we don't know who this is.
Let's see. Which one are you going? Oh, I know who you're going for. Mr. McLaughlin?
No. We're going to go ahead and get this little baby out of the way. Summer Wells. The shit show.
Sorry. Yeah.
We're not going to talk too much on her because we see what's going on, but I'm going to take bets at the end of the live. And in Discord, we're going to make a pool. We're going to bet because it's going to be a popcorn eating shit show. I'll tell you what, honestly, if I was not moving to PA to go take care of my nephews for a few months, I would totally get in my car and go to Tennessee, and I would probably just fly over and pick up H-Bird in the Texas area. Whoever wants to go, if you're on the way, looks like Jesus, PB said. He's a good-looking kid, Brendan Santo. You want to go? Let's go. I would love to be there this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, June 5th, we're almost at well, for me, in Australia, I'm already at the end of January 2nd, so it's not going to be long before, we're going to roll into a year at this rate.
Well, we're at 7 months, Kaz. We're not to the year yet, but I'll tell you what I heard.
No.
I'm gonna actually. Science girl. Yeah, Alicia Claire and I have known each other for a while. H-Bird, do you know how to get Science girl? If you could ask her if we could play the part of Candace at the end of this, just the Candace part. I would like to. I was mind blown by what Candace was saying. Like, honestly, what they need to do is stay out of Tennessee and let the law do this, because if they think they're going to get anything out of them and sit down and have a dinner and find out what happened to Summer, people are delirious. I mean, it's
It's
actually
not going to happen.
comical. No, it's not going to
It's not going to
happen.
happen.
So we all know little Summer. Let's move on to
Pull up the
this
picture and
one.
I'll say the name.
This one is Matt's girl.
Ah, yes.
You know who
This
Matt's
was-
girl is?
I sure do.
Suzanne Morphew. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where do you guys think Suzanne Morphew is? You think she's in a wall? Do you think she's under a tree?
I think she's buried deep, deep, deep into the forest, in the Colorado forest, personally.
See, I think he put her like in a cement wall somewhere, like she's part of somebody's house. Thank you, H Bird. Like she, but I want to show you guys something. You know, Matt really followed this case, and when, let me see if I have the actual folder on it. When Suzanne went missing, the neighbors, not the ones. If you're looking at an aerial of their houses from that street, and you got the creek, and it was the man that lived to the left. And when he was gone, when Suzanne went missing, he actually had a new system put in his underground sewage area. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a picture. The septic tanks. And it was weird because Matt, and we were digging and looking and thinking, wow, is this where she could have been? I'm going to show you this picture because it's possible. But I'm sure the police got the tip, that the neighbors put it in. But this is what Matt was thinking, that she was put in an underground septic tank to where the neighbors got their new septic. Very plausible.
Very plausible, and especially with the bacteria that grows in something like that, that would make the body decompose rather fast.
Yeah, and then the other picture that we were looking at, like he pulled. I mean, I've got the actual. I've got the actual. What do they call it when the contractor comes? Permits to doing these systems at the neighbor's house on the dates.
Wow.
Oh, it was crazy. Here's one of them. I'm just going to show you real quick. Okay, one sec.
It'd be interesting to know if Linda has looked into this.
I don't know, but I'm like, give the information to people and let them find it. I don't hog stuff, but look at the permit right here. I mean, it was right around that time, 19087 Puma Path, Water Division 2, and they were putting in a septic.
On the 22nd of November. But that's...
Yep.
But look at the date.
The date was 2017 when the permit was approved, but he didn't put the system in until after when Suzanne Morphew went missing.
Oh, okay.
I got the new permit dates too. I got like so many papers on this. And here's the other one. He was getting two systems put in. He was getting the septic tank and that like little water hole thing that looks down. I got a picture. I don't know what it's called.
I wonder why there's such a huge gap in time frame from when he got the permit to when he did it.
Who knows? 2020 on this one. See, 430 when he started to get this first initial permit, and it was, but he still hadn't even started it right here. He was just getting ready to, and like the month after this is when he started the digging. So, yeah, weird. But he put in that. Let me show you the other thing. I don't know the name of it. But he put in some weird, like, you could definitely fit Suzanne down this hole. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This
There
picture.
wasn't much of her, was there?
Oh, it's definitely. It could have like right next door, and the man wasn't even. That was like his little summer home. He wasn't even home. This type of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can ask Matt. I've called every place in Colorado, septic tanks, this tank, underground tank permits, and yes, a body would fit in one of those little situations.
Oh yeah, because when
So
my parents had a septic tank, and
thank you,
I
H
remember
Bird.
it.
So I think about this. You guys remember when the neighbors said the night they heard the loud machinery?
Yes.
I don't know. And that's where Susan Morphew is, but she's somewhere. And I remember Matt digging those permits, and I forgot about it until right now. That she might actually be in a septic tank.
I think you might have to send something on to Linda.
Anyone wants to send it to Linda, send her this video and the timestamp because, yeah, there's something weird about that.
Absolutely.
I've got a lot of other cases that I'm working on, guys. I can't keep up, and a full-time job, and I'm getting ready to move.
You are? Well, Matt can do it.
Okay, so this lady, most of you probably will not even know who she is. I'm going with Wiley, Texas. Faza.
Yes. This is another bizarre case.
Pakistani female. I forget the dates on this one, guys. I can't remember all of it.
I've got it. May 3rd, 2021.
Yep, and you can tell what's going on with that in the husband, and I'm going to actually find the video of her leaving the convenience store.
Okay. In this case, this beautiful woman had a bad marriage previously. She'd gotten a divorce. And the day she disappeared, she just up and walked out of the house. Didn't have a cell phone with her or anything. She went to the 7-Eleven shop. Was the last time she was seen on CCTV. And she was never seen or heard from again. I mean, wow. The amount of people that just seems to... It's like the Bermuda Triangle of missing people. You know.
Oh, my allergies are kicking in. Okay, let me see if I can find that video. You know, it's funny. I start searching for all these videos that I need on other platforms, and I've got them on my own channel. It's like, girl, she's Pakistani.
Yes.
I wonder if Ezit has heard about her since he is in Texas. I know he's not Pakistani, but he says that. I don't. You know, it's just. This might be something like. Do you think it was the ex-boyfriend, or do you think it was the ex-husband? I mean, and isn't it rare? Oh my God, you can't make this up, Amanda.
She had a
Hummingbird. Look at
4-month-old
Amanda
child.
Lynn's thumbnail. I can't with this Amanda Lynn's thumbnail right now. I'm gonna start laughing so hard.
Uh-oh.
Let me find. Yeah, let me go to my Faza video because I do have the clip of her leaving.
Yeah. I mean, why would she leave a 4-month-old baby sitting at home? She left. She was at her host family's home in Wiley, Texas, and she leaves around 9 o'clock-ish.
But I thought it was daylight.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. She goes to the store.
Yep. You know, she leaves behind a 4-month-old baby. I mean, that doesn't sound like somebody either had no choice that she was leaving. Absolutely zero. Because unless she was suffering from acute postnatal
I'm gonna
depression,
die, guys. Look at the thumbnail on the right. Oh my God, I can't with Amanda Lynn. Oh. It says Molly go lightly and Laura's falling out. Let's discuss it. Look at this picture. It's the lion lady.
Oh
you
my
can't
gosh.
make it up.
I actually,
That's what
I
made
had
me
to
start
look twice
choking.
then, Ma. I thought that was actually MGL then.
Oh my gosh, it's like the lion lady. She does look like her though.
Yeah, she does. I mean, the community helped looked for her, and she could, they couldn't find her anyway.
Here she is, walking. And there she is leaving the store. Yep. You can tell my voice, my allergies just went bam.
Yeah.
And here she is again. I'm going to go get a drink, guys. One sec. A picture. Completely covered.
Yes. Well, she's in traditional dress with the
Yes, she
slacks.
is. You're absolutely correct. And for someone like that to leave a first bad marriage, my gosh, that must have taken a lot.
Yeah. Because they,
She's
the
so
men aren't
pretty.
used to, the wives saying goodbye.
So this is another woman just missing, gone, just disappeared. A little baby at home, 4 months old, 3 months old at the time.
Yeah.
And she's just gone.
Nowhere seen again.
Nope.
I mean, could somebody have snatched her and taken her back to Pakistan? The possibility is high. If he wanted her back and he got in contact with,
You know what I find amazing? They never have their cell phones with them.
No.
Even her.
No.
They never have their cell phones. Just, they never have them. Let me look at chat, guys. I don't think Pakistanis and Afghanis like each other. I don't either, PB. I think Ezit said that. But, considering she does come from, I mean, you would think that if you live in Dallas, you would know if, she was missing in that area.
Yeah. And she's only 27.
Yeah, she's a covered up. I mean, unless it was a hate crime, but I mean, with everything going on, I just don't know. But she was young. I think maybe the husband, maybe she had an affair with the ex and the husband. I don't know. I have no feeling on what happened to her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
My spidey sense doesn't click.
Yeah, and she came from a religious family. But it was an arranged marriage. I'm just trying to remember his name. Mohammed Bahed.
Did you just say hammerhead?
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Okay, sorry. Bahed. All right.
She said Mohammed.
Look, I tell you, some names I just can't wrap this pommy Aussie tongue round.
Yeah, me too. I got a couple of those words like ethnicity.
Yeah. Oh, I can say ethnicity. So, there you go. I couldn't say it then.
Guys, I wish we knew where all of these people were. I wish I could shake that little 8-ball that I have on Streamlabs that I can't seem to figure out and find out. But I will not stop following all these people's stories like I have since the day they went missing.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Fauna Frey.
Fauna
Another
Frey.
very strange situation.
Yes.
Fauna Frey, I cannot remember. I believe it was 2020. I know it was in the summer because there was no snow.
June 28th.
Bless you.
Sorry,
Pamela, we
I
don't
thought that was coming.
One sec, Kaz. Pamela, I don't do drama. Now, I will like to play Candace's for everyone to listen, but am I going to get caught up and go back and forth? No, because the people that are fighting, they have new besties every week and flip-flop and then air each other's BS. That's why I'm just glad I'm a laid-back kind of not giving too much of a shit kind of person. I mean, I care about important things, but I don't care about the petty shit.
Yeah.
I did back in the old day. Little drama here and there. I don't mind going in the room and cracking a few jokes on Molly Go Lightly or whatever, because I've known these people since 2017. But do I leave nasty comments or do you see me being nasty? I bet you not one person can say they've ever seen a comment being left or me being nasty. I just don't do it. But I did make fun of my one comment today was Molly Golightly was complaining she couldn't get up the hill, and I said it was because her moose knuckle was holding her back.
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
I
should
did.
have
I
muted
said
myself.
it. I'm not going to go type in a public chat and be afraid of what I say. I'm going to say to your face. I don't talk behind backs. Oh, okay. You want to come up too when you load it? You come up and we'll drop the link to your channel. We're going to be on Lena in about 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, Kaz, we're going on an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, we love to talk.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna talk.
Okay, Fauna Frey.
Yes.
Her brother passed away. She was driving to go meet her brother's friends to bring them some of her brother's belongings. She checked into a Super 8. Something went on. She didn't like it. She wanted to leave. She was going to stay at that real quaint little place. Supposedly, she stopped and picked up a hitchhiker. The hitchhiker was cleared, her father John said, and she was never seen again. What was
Correct.
the dates?
June 28th, 2020.
How do I remember? I have not researched not one of these stories. I'm just literally going off of what I remember.
I had to refresh my memory because I'm old and decrepit.
Her father, John, he will not stop searching for his daughter. The mother passed away. The son passed away. This is in a matter of like a few months. And then Fauna goes missing. She has a huge Facebook page. Her dad is out there all the time. All right. I don't know if any of you know who this is. Can anyone in the chat? Don't say it. Don't say it. Can anyone in the chat tell me his name? I'm just curious. Cat Eyes. Oh, hi, Cat Eyes. I thought for a second I was thinking that cat picture.
I'm not going to say his name.
Does anyone know what his name is? Went missing the same time as Gabby? Out in the same area of, is it Wyoming or Utah where he went missing?
Wyoming.
He was a snowboard instructor. He lived and worked in Jackson. He went hiking one afternoon. He ran into a few people on the trail, and he's never been seen again. His mother came from Ireland. She knows that her boy is on the mountain, and she has told us now that it's a recovery, not a search effort. But I forget the date that he went missing.
He went missing on the 6th, August 6th,
August
2021.
6th. Yeah. She gave someone money. Who?
She did.
Yeah, Jessica, I'm just like, I'll go and listen to it, but I'm not gonna badmouth, like the badmouthing people and the real life stuff and the CPS and swatting calls, and like those people should be ashamed of themselves, like for real. Like, get off the internet and go get some fresh air. I mean, if you want to come, rake my leaves in the fall and shovel my ice, ask H-Bird. I was talking to Hummingbird on the phone, and I said to her, I had to get out, and I had so much snow that fell off of my garage after everything was plowed, and it would have taken 80 feet to go get the snow shovel. So I said, I forget how I worded it. Hummingbird probably remembers, but it was something like, I forget. I don't want to mess it up, but it was funny. And it was something like learning how to do things so you don't have to do things. Meaning, I told her, I floored it into the driveway and she heard it too. The tires were spinning. And I said, hang on a second. And I backed up and I hit that gas. And I said, I pray to God I don't go through the back of the garage. And I got right over that big snow hump.
Oh my God, Father.
His name is Kian McLaughlin, the Irish boy.
It's. I thought it was Sean.
His name is Cian, and his mother pronounces it Kian.
Oh, okay.
Went missing on a mountain. If nobody knows Kian's story, it's just heartbreaking. One sec. Like his mother knows he's up there. It's like when you get lost on Mount Everest. Yeah. You just know that they're not coming back. Let me just show this one video. I'm sure it's actually 5 minutes. That will give me enough time to potty and Cowboy State. Where's the video? One sec. His poor mom.
Yeah. To be so far away and not to be able to, you would feel absolutely like your hands were tied behind your back and you couldn't do anything to help.
Well, she came here.
Oh, yeah, but she couldn't stay here for long. I mean,
No.
It wasn't found. Too short a time frame.
So you seem to know. So when did his mother go back?
She could only stay over here for a maximum of 6 weeks for a visa. So she was here for approximately 6 weeks, and then she had to go back to Ireland.
Oh, gosh. Could you imagine having to go all the way back there and not knowing what happened to your boy?
Yeah, and you can't come back for another 6 months. So if you've done your 6 weeks already, because you get up to 6 weeks at a time. And so if you've done your 6 weeks, you have to wait for 6 months before you come back again.
Okay, Kaz, I'm going to play this video. I think it's 3 minutes long, and I'm going to go get Benadryl for my allergies that seem to kick in, grab a drink, and use the little girl's room. So if I'm not back, can you please, hold it down?
Okay.
Family
I should have called this.
Missing while hiking in the U.S.
Oh, listen to her voice. Oh, lady, you got she's got a sexy voice. And no, I don't like girls. I'm just complimenting her.
Family of an Irish man who went missing while hiking in the U.S. state of Wyoming.
Stop it.
Find his remains. Kian McLaughlin was last seen on the 8th of June in Grand Teton National Park. The official search has been scaled back. Our Washington correspondent, Brian Donovan, has been finding out.
27-year-old Dublin man Kian McLaughlin moved to this area and lived not far from here in the town of Jackson, Wyoming. He loved to hike the trails here behind me at Grand Teton National Park. On the 8th of June, he went on one of his hikes, has never been seen again.
I'm very interested in that kind of left side where
Still searching for answers almost 5 months after Kian McLaughlin went missing. The 27-year-old from Dublin was last seen on the 8th of June hiking in the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. In recent weeks, Kian's mother Grania, her brother and her partner have been walking these trails every day, hoping to retrace Kian's steps and find clues as to what might have happened to him.
My hope is to, it's not a rescue, it's a recovery, but I'd like to bring him home. I know he's up there somewhere. We had got in on the 17th of June, and pretty much 2 days later, we were told that it was a recovery, and that was really, really hard.
Grand Teton National Park hit the headlines last month after the body of Gabby Petito was found here. She had disappeared while on a cross-country trip with her fiancé Brian Laundrie, the discovery bringing an end to a high-profile missing persons case. Kian McLaughlin's family are also looking for closure and are appealing for the public's help.
Anybody who is in the park in June, specifically on June the 8th and June the 9th, have a look at your photographs. There may be somebody in the background. If you can share them with us, send them to bringkianhome@gmail.com.
Days after Kian McLaughlin was first reported missing, his car was located in this car park at the start of the Lupine Meadows trailhead. Witnesses reported seeing Kian hiking on that trail, and a massive search operation swung into action. Dozens of park rangers and volunteers were involved, along with dog teams and helicopters, before the operation was scaled back.
The search for Kian won't end from our perspective until we find him. So tactics shift over time, and we're coming on towards winter. We expect that snow will fall on the ground, which will make some of the clues we're looking for a little more difficult to find.
But until the snow makes it impossible to do so, Kian McLaughlin's family has vowed to continue their search in the hopes of bringing him home. There are lots of theories about what might have happened to Kian McLaughlin, but of course nobody knows for sure. Now, one of those theories is very much focused on the snow and ice conditions that would have been present here back in early June. There had been a lot of snow and ice melt at that time, which meant there was a huge volume of water in the rivers, lakes and streams. There was also still some snow and ice on the surface, so perhaps Kian may have gotten into some difficulty there. 5 months on, snow and ice will return to this area in the coming weeks, but the park rangers insist their search operations will continue. Staff members will go out on ski patrol, and they will be keeping an eye out for any clues that might lead to the discovery of Kian's remains.
Kian's remains.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
guys remember Stephanie? Not Stephanie, the woman who went hiking and she was maybe Colorado, and she was found on the trail in a sleeping bag and she had passed away.
no, I don't remember that one.
I did a video on her. I actually got her autopsy report, but I'm not going to find it tonight. But I will touch on it. Let me tell you her name first, real quick. Let me look at my case files, my forensic files. Her name was. I got so many. And I need to check the email. I got an email from Kelly Brannan's friends. Her name was Stephanie something. And she went hiking. She was a trained hiker. I'm looking in chat. Does anyone remember who I'm talking about? Not Stephanie Hollingsworth. She was the one that drove her car into the water, supposedly, but I still don't believe that.
And whereabouts do you think she went missing, Marla?
I'm not going to try to get into that now with the timing, but she was Christine. Wait, was her name Christine? Cornbread Mafia. Christine Cummings was her name.
Christine Cummings,
I think. Anyway, she was found on the trail a couple days later in a sleeping bag, but she was only supposed to be going for a day hike, which I found very bizarre. I have her autopsy report. It's in my email. I need to find it, and I'm going to definitely do a short video on her. Okay, let's move on.
Yes. Where are you going now?
Since we're going to go to Kelly Brennan.
Okay.
I think that her and I would have been great friends. I know her mother lives close to me. I've been in contact with her friends. This story, her and her chickens.
Yeah, well, she went
You
missing
behaving,
on
Alma? The Mar file. She went missing when?
14th of July, 2020.
Yep. Had a fight with the boyfriend. They were on their way to Michigan to buy some property. They stopped at the hotel in Central Florida, a little bit to the north, I think. Lake. What was it? Lake something?
I can't remember.
And then her and her boyfriend had a fight. She had chickens with her, and I can relate to that, Eddie. And she didn't want to leave. That she wanted to bring the chickens inside. She put them out to eat. They were up in the trees, roosting. And then I have chickens, so I know exactly. I would have left them in the trees too. Forget putting them in the hotel room. And then she walked out mad, and she was never seen again.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she seems like a really cool chick. Ukanobi. Somewhere around there. And then her boyfriend was on one of the YouTube channels where I don't know if I don't feel that Eddie had anything to do with it. I don't know though. Who knows? But her mom is close to me. She's got her vibrator going, PV.
Oh, stop it. I've moved my phone all the way over the other side.
She got her vibrator going.
Stop telling my secrets.
Okay. It's really a foot massager.
Correct.
We're getting to the end, guys. We're getting to the end. We've got 5 more, and we're not going to go. We're going to no show videos. We're just going to go. Layla Cavett.
Go for it. Layla Cavett, yeah. Well, she was the 21-year-old when she went missing on 25th of July 2020. But Shannon Ryan, 39.
The witch doctor.
The witch doctor. He's facing charges. I don't know if it's gone to court yet. For second-degree murder and tampering with evidence in connection to Lila's disappearance.
He has gone to the self-proclaimed witch doctor.
Yeah.
The update on him was he was charged with second-degree murder and Layla Cavett's disappearance.
And tampering with evidence.
Look at how scary he is, though. I'm going to show one picture. He's got a new picture in jail.
Well, that's what you do, isn't it? When you're in jail, you take selfies.
He looks scary. I feel so bad for Layla. But you know, the thing about him is he let the baby out. Like, it's just such a bizarre situation.
Yeah. He had a little bit of decency anyway.
Yes, he is, Tiffany. He is one creepy guy. That one video on him on his Facebook, and he was, woo! I thought, I am looking at the devil right now. Let me show you guys. He is one scary dude. Then we're going to move on. Because when I saw this, I thought, my gosh. And I have a feeling what happened to Layla. I think he fed her to the alligators like Brian got eaten by the gators. Look at this crazy man.
With a little baby, and they're wet and they're dirty. And she's saying that her car, she medically started to give her a ride. Once I got down there and started healing her.
My gosh. Could you imagine how scared she was? Look at this man. He is
healing comes before the spiritual. During this process.
Woo, done with you, buddy. You are weird.
Yeah, get gone.
Right? Whew.
All right, we're getting there.
My main girl. My girl.
Which one?
Oh, you know. My hero. There she is. My girl. You better hop on that good foot, girl.
Well,
Melissa Caddick.
If she's still alive and she's learning what's happening to her parents at the moment, she needs to be shot because all this stuff that she's put her parents. Oh yeah.
You are not shooting my girl.
I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna shoot her.
She went missing November 6th, 20th, 2020. After
12th. We're both wrong.
She's a female. She's a female Jason Sugarman.
Yes. She surely
23 million Ponzi scheme and left that $100,000 necklace behind. Took off. Yep. A month later, they found her foot floating up on the beach, but it doesn't match. Take her other foot. It doesn't match. Even Kaz and I were talking about it. It's like the foot is not as deteriorated as it should be. And the guy in Australia said that unless they kept her body on ice, it makes no sense the foot being found.
Correct.
So I'm convinced that she's got a prosthetic foot. And she's living in Indonesia with a cabana boy drinking pina coladas all day.
Well, she should get on the phone anonymously, change
Hey, Melissa,
tone
give
of
me
her
a call.
voice. And work something out for mum and dad because the mum and dad are going to lose the Edgecliff apartment.
Yeah, they're going to, but maybe she's already worked out something for them. We never know. Okay, guys, two more.
All right,
2 more and Lena.
We're on the home front.
We're there, guys. Well, we have to do the end of the year thing. I thought it was great to go over the cases, but we're not going over anyone that passed away. I'll just do a video for all of them and just, it's heartbreaking. It makes me cry.
There's too many. All right.
Where are you? I'm looking for her. Hang on.
You got her?
I'm trying to get her.
Come to us.
I don't know if she'll ever be found.
I hope she does. Yeah.
And the message
we all
is
know who her husband is.
Larry the dickhead.
Yep. Well, he goes to court in January this month.
She's going on a year missing. It's coming up, what, January 7th?
Yes.
How do I remember those dates? 1 year missing.
Hold on to it for as long as you can, darling, because when you get in your 60s, it goes.
And Larry goes to court again soon.
He does in January this month.
We've got him going to court. We've got the dog collector going to court. Kaz said that
We
she was
don't-
going to write dog collector a letter for me. Oh, Jessica, Larry is a psycho.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
All right.
Last but not least, one of the first cases I ever did. Oh, I forgot somebody.
You have.
I have to show her picture too because it's Michael Russo's mom.
Yeah.
Ah, I forgot her. Who's this, guys? Look at that face. Vanessa Morales. Jose Morales, the father. Remember? Don't tell me, guys. Let me think of it. Connecticut. I know the city's name, but I can't think of it right now. Shit, what's the city? It's a fancy city.
It is.
With an A, I thought it was C. So, Jose and Christine were together. They had baby Vanessa. They broke up. She was found completely dead in the bathtub of her condo or her house. And baby Vanessa Morales was missing. And this is actually an age progression photo.
Yeah, because she was only 14 months old when this happened.
Yeah, let me show you what she looked like when she went missing, and her mother, who he decided to kill. He said that he was. Yeah, he said that he was high on PCP. I'm going to show you a picture of all of them. Jose Morales said that he was high on PCP, and some guys came into the place, killed Christine Cummings, and took the baby and left him there on the couch.
They're from Ansonia, Ansonia, Ansonia. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Ansonia.
Ansonia.
Yeah, so. This is baby Vanessa when she went missing. This is her mother, Christine. I think her name is Christine Hollingsworth.
Holloway.
Ah, I was close. And that's Jose the monster. I have a lot on my videos on the crime scene area and everything. Like, he's a monster.
He is.
So I do not believe that Vanessa is dead. I believe Vanessa is totally with family members because he took her and got her safe. Then he came back and did what he did, and then he just stuck around for the police. Brutally. I mean, she was found in the bathtub. Like, it was just horrible. Wasn't nice at all. What did Pamela say? It's freezing down here at Fort Hood. Windy as heck. Can't even go outside. 23 degrees. Oh, Pamela. 23 degrees. Yeah, P-Bay. P-Bay. We're going to call you P-Bay. Bay. And I wanted to share one more, but I forgot who it was, so.
Well, of course, there's Heidi. You're still missing.
I didn't show Heidi's picture.
You didn't show Heidi. And we were just going to... You're going to touch on Candace Harris, or are you going to...
No, Candace Harris, we spoke about her the other day. I haven't really been following her, but if we continue to follow her and she's not found, she'll be at the end of next year.
Okay.
And
well,
then
there's
who
only
did we just
Beverly.
say? Oh, I've got to show Heidi's picture. And we just reached out to Jim, too.
We did. Well, you did.
Yeah, I like Jim. Let's get a picture of Heidi.
And there's no new updates on Heidi at all.
Absolutely zilch. Heidi Plank. And we're still looking for you, Heidi.
Yeah.
And there was someone else I was just like, shoot, I wanted to show. It will come to me.
Well.
So we all know the Heidi story. October 17th or 16th. 19th?
Heidi was the... Sorry, Heidi was 17th of October.
17th.
Yeah.
Where are you? I asked Jim about the updates on the search at the Phil's, and I'm waiting for Jim to get back to me. And I checked in on him to see if Bond had a good Christmas considering everything going on. Okay, Lena.
Here she comes, our beautiful girl.
Here comes our girl. I think I'm going to start with, should I touch on the nastiness of, no, let's leave that for the end.
Leave that
Let's
bit.
look for Patrol, and let's go ahead and look into Lena's father's Facebook page.
Patrol, are you there?
Yeah, let's show them Lena's father's Facebook page. The love that he has for his babies.
Oh, yeah. You can see it in his face in these photographs.
How did it, MAG?
It's Man Magat.
Let me just get Sardar. Yeah,
Manigal.
Sardar. There he is. Mongol Sardar. So what we found out is that Lena, the last name for Lena, so her real name is her name is Lena Sardar. Kill is her tribe name.
Correct.
So the tribe that they're in, which has, as it explained, that they're in tribes, that's her tribe name. So her born name is Lena Sardar. But then the Kill. Hi, Patrol. I'm gonna send you a link. Yeah, take your time. We're just gonna go over this Facebook page, and then I want to touch on a Twitter comment, and I'm going to have to probably call somebody out that's been very rude, who's part of the heels on the ground. I think we need to get JLR a pair of like thigh high like boots, but not like heels, but like the platform boots.
The wedges. I saw an interesting post about what he posted himself on Twitter, and he said he's leaving the Summer Wells case alone and he's concentrating on Lena.
No, he needs to leave Lena alone because
correct.
I'm going to show you pictures that yeah. I would not be messing with this community if I was JLR. And he's so ignorant, and I'm going to explain to you guys and show you what I'm talking about. And I'm going to also tag his YouTube channel in this video because he needs to learn a little bit of respect. Not everyone agrees with Afghanis, Pakistanis, India coming over here, but you know what? That's what the U.S. is about. You come here for,
You're multicultural, just like we are.
Yep.
Well, while
his comments have been so rude. But I really need to Patrol. What did Patrol say? I'm trying to think if she can share her video first because I really need to take Monkey out. She's doing like the poop walk now. Her legs are working. But let me just show you guys. I want to show you guys just some pictures, and then we're going to get into some posts. Oh, he took him down. I told you. We should have screenshotted them all.
Dang it.
But I saved some. Wow. I had a feeling. I told you he was going to close it down.
You did.
And I didn't take any pictures of the Taliban. Let me see what I did get. I knew it. You don't want to know why they're bothering him? Because of JLR. And the man had to close his Facebook. He had videos. He had the little boy they were back in Afghanistan in May of this year. It was unbelievable, his Facebook page. And look at what this JLR did. He's such a prick.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, Patrol. I told you guys, I said, I wish I had time. I got 2 pictures out of that.
Iconic says, have I taught you nothing?
I was busy.
Yeah. And I don't have the space on my phone to do it.
Iconic, did you get anything? I passed you the Facebook page. You know what, JLR? You really are just a little prick boy. All right. Yeah, I don't like him at all. Here's the only pictures I got, and I'm going to share my full screen because I don't want to go back. And I only have 2. Thanks to Prick Boy. I've got this one of the baby and the father in Afghanistan in May.
Yep.
His little hands are dipped in red. I'm not sure if Ezek can explain if it was him growing up and going to a
ceremony over there.
Something. I do not know. So I managed to get this picture, and I managed to get this picture. Look at Lena when she was. Here's Lena about 3.
Yeah. And she dropped dead gorgeous.
And here's his Twitter, but I'm sure that's all closed down now thanks to JLR. But I've got the JLR post on Twitter I'm going to show you. So anyways, on this man's post, on his Facebook, you should have seen the pictures of the Taliban. When I tell you it was scary what Lena moved from. Hang on one second, as it scary. We got to get patrol up here first, as it.
Hi,
we're going to talk about it, as it. Don't worry, we're not there yet. Calm down, as it. Calm down. We're going to bring you up. Okay, Kaz, I'm going to listen on my phone. I need to get Monkey out. Her legs are working, and she's right to the left of me. Like, I have to go out now, Mom. My legs work. So if we can pull up her, if you can pull up her video, you can play it, and then I can listen on the phone till I get back. Yeah, give us about 10 minutes, as it.
Yeah, it hasn't. It's only 54% uploaded.
Oh, darn.
Yes, but I mean, I can tell you, because I went looking most of the day, not most of the day, but half of the day, and I haven't done the first video, edited it, but I did edit this one that I'm uploading right now. But I can tell you about it.
Yeah, go. Yeah, please do.
The first part. Okay, well, I headed out there, and I wanted to do a film regarding that church, or let everyone see it.
Yeah.
So I was doing video on that, and I showed that church where they did the press conference.
Oh yes.
I showed that church, the very first one, and then I went back around, and I saw a lot. Let's say maybe 20 of the Afghanistan men, and they were standing around, and they were sitting around in a circle. So I didn't know if they were praying or anything like that. So with that part, I got I went over there, and I wanted to talk to someone. That was after I had searched a little bit, but I went up there, and I said, "Come here," and one guy came, but I think they were praying, because they were. And I said, "Come here, come here." They just looked at me. Anyway, one of them did come and talk to me, but he didn't understand our language. He didn't speak English. So I was just, doing hand gestures. And are y'all there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just choking. Water went down the wrong way. Sorry,
grab some
Patrol.
water. Oh, you did grab some. Well, anyway, the guy, I was doing hand gestures, like putting my hand over my eyes. I'm looking, and I did all the hand gestures, and I did that. I picked up a shoe and all that, and I pointed at his shoes because he was wearing black tennis shoes, Nikes, and he didn't understand me at all. And I go, Lena, but he didn't understand me at all. So no one there spoke English out of all the people, or at least they didn't, claim to speak it. So I had someone mentioned something about a cornfield. And I said, well, I haven't seen any cornfields there. So I started looking on Google Maps, and there's a refugee garden area. Refugee community garden. Community garden.
And where's that located at?
Right behind the church. There's a little alleyway. So I went over there, and I started digging around. I wasn't digging, but I had, something that I was helping me look through all the stuff, but I didn't find anything. So that's when I decided to go over to the playground. And then that's the video that's uploading right now, but it says it's still got 20 minutes left to upload.
Right, okay.
But I don't know if you two want me to tell you what tell you about the video, and then you can watch it later, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could.
Okay. Well, I went over there to the apartments via Villas del Cabo apartments,
Yeah.
and I went to the playground, and there were a lot of people out. A lot of
What
people.
time? What time did you go,
It was
Patrol?
around 5 something, like y'all asked me to.
Lovely, lovely. Yep.
Those 18 minutes, and you could not believe, you won't believe how many kids were out there alone.
See,
Little girls alone.
you would think they would maybe have some parents, but again, you have to look at the other side of it. They're so used to being able to do this where they come from. They don't
Mhm.
have the set in mentality is it's not safe,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Yes, and so a little girl started talking to me, and we talked for a little while, and she was telling me, I said, "Is that your mom over there?" She says, "No." I said, "Who are you with?" She goes, "By ourselves. I'm taking care of these 3 kids." And I said, "Well, they're not old enough." We were talking, we were chit-chatting for a little while, and then they started, we just started talking, about different things, and about their food and all that. But she said that. I said, "Well, who watches the little kids?" She goes, "I do." I said, "Where's your mom?" She said, "She's in the apartment. She's cooking." I said, "Okay." And then they told
How
me
dear?
where.
Can I ask you how old do you think she was, Patrol? That was
I
looking
think she
after
was
the younger ones.
between 10 to 12.
Okay.
On my video, you can see their height. There was about 5 little girls talking to me. But I did blur them out, and they told me where Lena's mom's apartment is, and I saw Lena's mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've seen a picture of Lena's mom. Yeah, but don't say a
Okay.
name though. Don't say a name.
Oh, no, I don't even know her name, but I didn't.
Yeah. You can tell Ma and I off camera if you want to what the apartment
Mhm.
was, because Ma was curious.
Oh
But
yeah, yes, I do know. I looked, because I wanted to check a number. But anyway, yeah. So that's what the video is about. But I was shocked. I was so
yeah.
shocked. Little boys, little girls, all just running around. I
As
was
though
so
nothing had
shocked.
happened. Because they're innocent. They're innocent in
I
their
know,
minds.
I
They're
know.
so innocent in their ways. It would be. I suppose it'd be like being locked up and not being able to go out. If it was
Mhm.
pouring down rain for 3 months and they weren't allowed out, you know how kids go stir crazy when
Yeah,
they're not
you're
allowed to go
right.
out and play.
That's what I thought of. But she said there was 6 in her household. I said, "Oh my," in an apartment, and it's the safest place to be right now, I think, because I did see some cars there that looked like they were someone was sitting in them, like a undercover cop or something.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have been
So
under surveillance. You talking to the kids?
yeah, but they asked me, they go, "Are you looking for Lena?" I said, "Yes." Not those people, but the little girl was talking to the mom, and then I thought that was the little girl's mom, and I said, "I hope you didn't get in trouble." And she said, "No, that's Lena's mom. She wants to know if you're looking for Lena." And I said, "Yes." Tell her where I've looked. So
Oh,
she's kind of grateful. She just kind of nodded my way, the mom.
oh,
So yeah, and they have
oh.
some flowers there for her at the playground.
Oh, did they?
Mhm.
My
But
heart
that's about
breaks.
it. I still have it's only 56% uploaded.
Well, that's
And I think
okay.
it's got a
That's okay.
process. But y'all can see it, and then, you know, I was just real
Well,
concerned about that. But like I
yeah.
said, it's
Well,
the safest place, yeah. And
yeah.
that
It
was it. I
is.
went and looked over the fence to see the storage rooms, and then I went and looked inside some trash bins, and I looked over at some empty land, but there aren't any trees, but the grass is real lush, and it looks like there's a creek going through it. So I want to go
Okay.
check that. Hmm
Well,
And that was
I
about
think
it.
I think you're absolutely amazing for going and doing that again.
Oh, thanks. I saw a few
Really
people out
appreciate.
there. Hmm
Oh, I definitely want to see the video when it uploads.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 57%. 23 minutes left. But
I
yeah,
cannot believe that he closed his Facebook page that fast.
who is that?
That's Lena's father.
That was Lena's father
Oh,
because he got
okay.
trolled by a very unscrupulous person. I
Darn.
could say something else, but he's unscrupulous. He has
That's wrong.
no concern for anybody except himself,
Uh,
unfortunately.
let's get to Twitter real quick.
Was it someone who's a skis ball?
Yeah, that's a good analogy for him, Patrol. Yeah.
Then
This
I think
is
I know who.
actually okay. She's got a little bit time left on her video, so we can have Ezit come up till the video's done?
Okay,
Or
I can come back in a bit.
no, you can stay up.
I'm just popping Patrol's YouTube channel in chat for everybody if you'd like to go over and have a look at the awesome work coverage that she's done.
Thank you.
You know, you're more than welcome. More than welcome.
That was funny when she said she was doing hand signals.
Yeah.
I
Or,
was, and then I said, "Oh my gosh!" Afterwards, I said, "What if I was cussing at them in sign language?" Oh my god!
oh crikey! All right, I have to go visit the little girl's room. It's my
Okay.
turn.
Ezit.
And I learned a word, a
What you
word in
learn?
Arabic. How to say dog or puppy? Equity. Equity.
What is? Oh, that means hello, dog.
No, that means dog or puppy. I'm thinking, what if it's another word that I should know? But uh, I remember it because it sounds like equity. You know, like your home equity.
Uh-huh.
And that
That's
was it.
interesting. It's henna
Equity.
on his fingers. Here's Ezit. Okay, Ezit, stay calm. Let me address this who they are because people know in the community who JLR is. So we all know JLR is the one that is on the boots on the ground that was out in front of Gabby Petito's in-laws' house, right? We all know who JLR is.
Oh yes. Now I
Okay.
know.
So he is going on and he's complaining on Twitter that we don't see Lena's mother. I saw a picture of Lena's mother. I won't share it, but her mother's beautiful. So he says a family member of missing Lina Sardar, Kale, using her photo as his Facebook profile picture, calls our U.S. troops dirty army and says, "Curse be upon such an army of Americans." And I'm going to go to this Twitter page and show you. So as it says, "You are such a waste to the air. That is a mistake in Google translation. It's Pakistan's army. He is cursing for the army's brutality on the Pashtuns in Swat, Pakistan. You need some serious help." So now something is going on. I'll go back to the Twitter page in a second to where this man has now not only lost his daughter and wondering what's going on out there searching for his baby, now he had to hide everything because we've got the one who didn't he put pictures of a school shooter's faces on the graves of the children that the school shooter killed? Or did I hear that and it's fake? And I also heard that he has the world record. Yes, Pamela, I'm going to check it out.
Oh yeah. Court.
He's got the world record for suing people. He even sued his mother. But now he claims that he is no longer on the Summer Wells case and he's going to come to the Lena case. Well, he's not wanted.
Oh my goodness, that other lady, MLG, she said that she's gonna go start working on another case. But let me tell you something. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but they can come.
They will never get what answers of what they want there. They will never. I mean, they would see Molly Golightly coming, and they would be like, "What?" So, as it, can you explain really what he's? I'm going to go find the pictures now, but if you can explain what, how do you say his name? Mangal, Mangal,
Mangal, yeah.
Mangal. Can you explain what Lena's father Mangal is talking about? And I'm going to find the original pictures.
Okay.
Well, you can start telling them. It's probably going to take me a second. Oh, I found them. No, I didn't. I need to find JLR's page. Okay, let me share my stream. You can go ahead and start as it.
In regard to what?
And to the regard of how JLR is making everyone think that this man is talking about the U.S. troops.
Oh, he is sick. He is sick. Just ignore that sick guy. Actually, so that guy, he is Sardar Khail's relative. He was cursing Pakistani army's brutality on Pashtun in Pakistan. And then he took like things out of context and just post, like his crap.
Yeah, so here's
disgusting.
It's more than disgusting.
He comes on and he says his real name is Lina Sardar Keel. That is being reported by the media, or his real name is Mangal Sardar, father of missing Lena. So he posts his Facebook page all over, and he had some great pictures of the Taliban. I mean, he had amazing pictures. He posts this picture. He posts this picture. This man loves his daughter.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will clarify this Mangal
Oh,
thing.
I'm getting there. I'm right here, right now, for you to go ahead and discuss. These pictures are the ones. Calls our U.S. troops a dirty army and says, "Curse be upon such an army of Americans." And this is what he's talking about. One of these pictures.
Can you zoom it? Zoom it in.
I'm gonna have to save the picture. Hang on.
Okay,
Yes,
so in this particular post, he is talking about, he is supporting the Afghan army against the Taliban. Simple as that.
Yeah, I saw your post, and I was going, yes, you tell him. It's that. You tell him. You can't rely.
This is one of the
on
pictures
Google
right here.
Okay, so let me explain
Wait,
this picture.
let me zoom in on this one for you. Hang on, because this one I find is important. Let me share that picture so I can zoom in for you, and you can read what's said in the Arabic. Maybe we'll understand you.
It's not in the Arabic; it's in Pashto.
Pashto, okay.
Yeah. داو گوری د ناپاک فوز ظلم د سوات عوام سره لعنت په داسې فوز د امریکایانو زامن. So it means like you see the brutality of, so instead of Pak means in our language clean, holy. So we use the term napak, unholy. So in Afghanistan, like they call Pakistani army unholy because of the brutality and because whatever they are doing, it is political. So I am not going into politics. He says that look at the brutality of this Pakistani army on the Pashtuns. So Pashtuns are living in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and there is a movement going on in Pakistan of Pashtuns, which is supported by Afghan Pashtun.
Well, I think he's so ridiculous that I think that he thinks that the man on the left is a U.S. soldier.
He is a Pakistani soldier, and actually he is with Pashtun of Pakistan. And Pakistani army, they are like they have done a lot of.
But that's all we need to get at. We can keep it short and simple.
Yeah.
The dude is thinking that the man on the left is with the U.S. Army. He's a weirdo. He needs to stop.
Well, do y'all remember the angels, the bikers?
Guardian angels, yes.
That were at the angels for children, the ones that were at the press meeting, at the press conference, the very first one.
Yeah, they're called the Guardian angels.
Okay, that's all I've got to say.
Exactly. So then he goes on. I mean, he's just so focused. Oh, look at bring Lena home. Someone graffitied it. Ooh. Oh, look at Donald Trump back in the day at Studio 54.
Mom, we can't see that on the screen, darling.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking at Donald Trump at Studio 54 back in the day. Look at him. So these are the updates on Lena. On the Crown Royal sign, somebody graffitied "Bring Lena home."
That's great.
And then, of course, there's Jonathan Lee Riches. Oh, look at her. Now, there she's about 2 or 3.
I talked to a little girl. I talked to the little girl and I said, was Lena your friend? And she says, no, she's her friend. And I said, is she the same size as her? And she said, yeah. So she was about 3 feet taller, between 3 and 4 feet.
Oh, and I don't know if you want to see this, but this post was interesting. It says map of address for this REG sex offender, McLaughlin, which is a weird name because we just talked about Kian, vacant lot in a high dollar new neighborhood. Day laborers, check dishwashers, auto mechanics near Lina Sardar. And she gives you 1507 Buckner Place in San Antonio.
Well, you and I were shocked at just how many are in there, in that neighborhood alone.
Oh,
it's
exactly.
Disturbing.
And there's her father. I can't even imagine what he was feeling when he was doing this right here.
No.
Looking for his daughter.
Oh.
That's across the street from the church.
Is it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
His tweets to his princess, he calls her a princess, and he calls his little boy a king.
Aww. Just melts your heart.
And then he's having a barbecue. This is only talking about, that was the bag of bones. And then he had an article. Here's Ezit. How many idiots may be listening to this twat?
You tell him, Ezit.
So then they're at the barbecue today for New Year's, and Moms for the Missing says Lena doesn't get a holiday backyard barbecue. Chief Bill McManus. And then I think that's... Oh, here's the footage. Is this you?
Is close to Lena's.
Is this you, Patrol?
No, I think that's a lady called Cynthia.
Apartment. So I'm not.
Let me turn.
Hi guys.
Let me turn this down a little bit.
There have been a couple of requests about the RV place that is close to Lena's apartment. So I'm not going to go through the apartment complex, but I'm coming up on it and I'm going to show you the distance from the apartment complex to the RV park. I honestly did not know about this RV park until somebody had pointed it out. Right here is her apartment complex. This is the side entrance. Right here, I'm coming up on Fredericksburg Road and Blue Mill. The RV place is really, really, really close. I'm gonna show you. So this is where the RV place is compared to where Lena came missing from. She would have had to been taken and brought here because I don't think she would have crossed Fredericksburg Road on her own, being that it is a 6 to 7 lane highway. This is the RV park. I don't know exactly how you get in there, but this is it. This is the RV park, Oak Hills, that everybody keeps. Well, not everybody. Some people keep mentioning it in the comments on Facebook. So it is very, very close in proximity. However, had Lena came here, she would have been brought. There's just no way this baby girl would have walked across, not climbed, excuse me, across 6 lanes of traffic and nobody saw her. Nobody, there's just no way. Again, I'm here at the RV park right here. If you see where those cars are, that is where Lena's apartment complex is. I just wanted to give insight on where the RV park is compared to where Lena, where.
Yeah, that's a lady that's on one of the Facebook. She created a Facebook page for Lena. Yeah, that's the lady that's on one of the Facebook. She created a Facebook page for Lena.
Is this the same one?
There have been a couple of requests about the.
Yep. So those are the updates on Lena. I can't wait to see the video.
Video's only 62% uploaded. It's slow.
We're on the countdown.
Yeah, is it still here?
No.
Yeah, it's in backstage.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes,
here.
yes, I see him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here. I'm listening to you, ladies.
Yeah, we're just looking at the
today?
updates. Have you heard any updates as it from the family?
Not from the family, like you just like now came to know about the timeline, the age, what Lena's age was mentioned on his timeline, and pictures taken in mid 2018, and the fact that he traveled to Afghanistan in mid 2021 and he returned in May 2021.
They were back in Afghanistan, and that's when those pictures were taken. So let me ask you, so it looks to me they went back for a ceremony for the little boy. What was the red hemp, like the hemp on the fingers?
Which boy? Can you show it to me?
I show you the picture. I wish I would have said he had great pictures of the Taliban. It was just crazy, the pictures that he had.
No, those pictures like he was supporting the Afghan army, and majority of those posts are making fun of the Taliban. So
yes, but I know, but they were such great pictures. I mean, great pictures.
Okay, can you show me that picture?
I'm getting it as it.
Hey, Kaz, how are you?
I'm good, sweetheart. I'm good, except for coughing and sneezing. I think you pass your allergies over to me, Ma.
Okay,
this was actually the picture that was taken at the same time that picture of Lena was in Afghanistan in May.
No, actually, this is not his son. This is his nephew, and he drowned. So he posted. Yeah, so he posted on his Facebook, and that was like my nephew drowned in water, and then people were like sending condolences and.
Oh my gosh!
So he actually he drowned in water and died.
Okay, so what is the red on his fingers?
Okay, this is in Urdu we call it henna. Henna, like it's kind of
henna.
In the Muslim society, they usually do it during the Eid festivals and things like that. I don't know what is the English term.
Sherry. 1 second, Ezra. Can you check the mail cache real fast? Because she sent us, I think Pamela sent us a picture of what the tradition and stuff means, and we can kind of show it maybe while as it's explaining it. But that's interesting. Hey, Sherry, you missed the clip on you, girl. We were looking for you, my beautiful bestie. We saw you on the news. We just saw you on the news, girl, with your pretty curly hair. We did. It was the video seemed to be really laggy, but we managed to get to the part about you. That's interesting. So this poor little boy drowned.
Yeah, he drowned, and he was like his nephew.
Let me show real quick before we get into that one thing. I want to show you the one Facebook ad that somebody actually got off of his Facebook page. And I know Plunder has a few clips that she caught before. I told Kaz, I said I should get some of these pictures because I know he's going to shut it down. And sure enough, come back from the barn and it's gone.
Today I want to compare the information given on the missing posters for both Summer Wells and Lena Kill. Both girls are still missing. Starting with Summer Wells, her height is given as 3 inches and weight is 40 pounds. The average weight for a 5-year-old girl is about 39.5 pounds. Summer's height is given as 3 foot, which is about 91 centimeters. In most cases, girls' height measurements for this age group will lie within the range between 99 and 117 centimeters. So, these measurements seem pretty normal in Summer's case. In the case of Lena Kill, something doesn't add up. On her missing persons poster, her age is given as 3 years old. However, her height is 4 feet and her weight is 55 pounds. The average weight for a 3-year-old girl is about 30 pounds.
She's a
and a height of
healthy
2.8
5-year-old.
feet. I think we're well aware that every child is different. However, I found more. Pictures on Lena's dad's Facebook page suggest her age is wrong. On February 2019, her dad posted pictures on Facebook and said, "Happy birthday, my sweet daughter." Some argue that Lena
And the
looks
way he
around 2
talks
years
about
old in some
her.
of the photos he posted, meaning that she was born in 2017. If that is the
Ezra, can you explain to me on the right when she's dressed up the way she has been in photos and she's got the makeup around her eyes? Like, what is that for the baby?
Which one? Which exact
on
picture?
the right now.
Okay,
This is some of the pictures that I could not get off the Facebook page because he closed it down because of JLR.
yeah, so in those like tribal societies, those are like kind of the makeup for women and kids. They would do the eyelashes. What do you call it? I don't even know the terms for that.
Mascara.
But yeah, that thing, so difficult to pronounce. And
So
then
it's
they would
just-
have, they would tattoo, they would like color, they would dye their hands, which is a substance, is called hina in Urdu. I'm not sure what is like the term in English, but they do that like with, kids do it and women do it in events like Eid, celebration, New Year, and these kind of things, you know?
Oh, okay. Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's
And
finish.
the other thing is her age, her birthday on the Facebook of Sardar Khail, it's mentioned February 20, 2018.
Yeah, we saw that, but we totally believe that's not the age, and it's the age they gave, like you said, to get the longer benefits. Let's just finish this video real quick.
case, then Lena is almost 5 years old. Her birthday is on the 20th February. Accurate details are so important when looking for a missing person.
God, she's
I remember
cute.
when the first pictures of Summer Wells that went out. It was so misleading, as her hair was a lot shorter at the time of her disappearance. So what do you think? Is Lena 3, 4, or 5 years old?
5.
So one other thing, I believe, maybe they have provided the wrong weight and height to the authorities, and it's very easy for the authorities to contact Lena's doctor because kids in the US, they once in 3 months visit the doctor. So they can get all the accurate weight, height information from the doctor. I believe Lena is not 4 feet tall. She may be 3.5 or something, and I believe she is not 55 pounds. She can be 40, 38, 42. That is my opinion. And with
Yeah,
the age, I believe the age is not too off. She can be 4 into her 5.
yeah, I think she's 5 into her 6. I think she's definitely 5.
No, but if you see
Excuse me,
one
Ma.
picture,
Huh?
Sorry, I just need to ask Mara a question. Sorry. What exactly am I looking for in Discord? Because there's
Oh,
one
Pamela.
new
No,
post in
not
there.
Discord. Pamela sent us a text message
Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
of a
what she
picture.
said,
So they were looking for her. I couldn't imagine that as it the father looking for his baby after seeing those Facebook posts and how he speaks of his princess. This is heartbreaking.
yeah, he was cherishing, especially Lena. He was cherishing her.
Yep. Her princess, then he called the little man his king.
Yeah.
Sad. But yeah, the father had a great Facebook page, especially the one where the camera was turning around and it kept making him bald with that filter. Oh, that was hilarious. But I knew it was going to go down because of rude people that just can't stop themselves.
Yeah, like that waste of oxygen. What is his name?
His name is JLR. He's the one that goes out protesting at people's houses.
I hope he comes to my house and I will show you what's the meaning of protest.
I don't think
Ma,
JL I don't what?
it's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I put it in private chat for you. Sorry, is it? I would fly from Australia to see you do that.
I wish JLR would come to my house. We have different laws in
Oh,
Texas.
he's going.
We got the.
He's planning on going out there.
Because you cannot come into properties because we do have the stand your ground laws. So, and then we have the open carry gun law.
Oh, do you really
Yes,
do you
we
really
do.
believe that I will waste a bullet on him? No, one punch knockout, one punch
Shoot, I'll give him
knockout.
my own punch.
I'm a boxer, you know.
Uh-oh. And I'm a
this
street
one right
fighter.
here. This is where I responded to him.
Yeah.
Where he says, another day that we still don't know the identity of the mother of missing Lena. They are keeping the name of the mother secret. Why? Why are you so ignorant?
It's their custom.
Let me show you where he puts that post up. Right here. And that's where I responded. I said, learn about their religion and cultures before you speak.
Oh, we can't see it. We can't see it, Ma.
I see it on the
I must have a
screen.
lag. I must have a lag on my computer. It's all right.
Hey, Matt. Happy New Year. So this was the comment that he talked about Lena's mother. He doesn't get to understand the culture at all.
No, he does, but he just, either he wants to be trending or maybe he wants to garner more followers. I mean, like he is a piece of bag.
Hey,
He's stirring
Shredder.
the pot.
Hey,
He's
Heather.
stirring the pot, and we don't take kindly to that. The way they're saying in Tennessee.
He's known for doing this. He's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it too many times. Way too many times.
Okay.
He's such a little weirdo. He looks like Brian Laundrie on the staff picture.
Yeah. But I mean, we don't want drama, here. Well, at least we don't have drama that we know of. And everyone's real friendly here, and we help each other. We don't go against each other. We help each other. We don't know who's guilty. We'll find that out in the future. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go and harass the mom. What happened?
Read what he is saying on this post. Summer Wells missing. Candace. Can you see that? Yes. Report Dawn and Candace to DCF and the TBI.
What?
January 1st, he posted this.
Yeah, they're over there fighting, and
that is so rude. I mean, he is just.
They've been reported.
Ex-friends of Candace Bly describe child abuse, neglect, torture.
Oh, please.
Let me check the upload. It's slow, 65%. Maybe you can bring it tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll have to try it tomorrow because Ma's already gone way past the time frame that she wanted to do this.
Yeah, I got a couple more. We'll see if it does. Maybe because she's on StreamYards too. I'm sure it's lagging the download.
What do you mean? No.
Oh, you're on your phone?
No, it's on my laptop.
Oh.
But it's
Pamela,
not. It's a video.
Pamela, sure, why not?
What's that?
Look at this. Ex-girlfriend of Candace Wells, and he's talking about Allie, Hunter's mother, like she's really reliable. Claims Candace gave marijuana to her minor grandkids. CPS were called. Look at what he's just
negative.
Oh, PB&J, I have, and I'm disgusted. And I've dug deeper than Wikipedia, trust me.
He's a nut job. Such a nut job.
Oh, yes, he is.
I thought you meant the other skis ball. Skeezer.
No,
Skeezer.
this one. No.
I'll see Don's ass in court for slander. My husband's name has been cleared. We told Washington County that the pictures of Summer was wrong. She has no hair. They have lied from the beginning. This is Dudley Ajan's wife. Well, just dox everyone, you dumbass.
Yeah. He doesn't care, Ma. He has no regard for people's privacy. However, if you did something like this to him, he'd be down at his favourite lawyers and attorneys and putting up yet another lawsuit.
Look at him. Geez, nuts. Look at this. I mean, we'll be back in Tennessee January 7th to the 11th.
Mar, you know that squirrel picture that you have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Put a picture on one, put that one, and then the other one, put the other skeezer. Put their pictures on each one.
Wow, Dog the Bounty Hunter is heading out to Moab. It's official. Dog the Bounty Hunter is headed to Moab, Utah in the fight for justice for Kylan and Crystal. And here is the father, Sean Paul of Kylan. I've spoken with Dog 3 times now. He is coming back to Moab again to help us. JJ and Dog, what a team, plus the essentials. Praise the Lord.
Well, I hope he doesn't hurt his ankle again. He's getting old. Dog's got to remember it. He's not a pup anymore. He's a senior. When you get to our age, I know it's ridiculous. It doesn't even look like that anymore. These are old photographs.
There's Blowhorn Betty.
Somebody told me that she's a paralegal. I hope not. Doesn't say much for the industry.
Yeah, this guy is troublemaker. Troublemaker.
I've got the hiccups.
I really wanted to see that video with Lena where she went to the place. I can't believe all the kids were out this time.
No, I don't. I know.
How
About
long you
20
got to
kids left.
go?
I know. I
Patrol.
wanted to play that, Nana. I was trying to see if Hummingbird could ask Science Girl if we could play that. Only that part when Candace comes up. I would love to play it. I don't think Science Girl would strike me. Let me find it. I was mind blown by this. Actually, I feel bad for Candace. She really might be asking for help in a weird way.
I think so because that night where she was crying and they said she was making a prank call, she sounds like someone who has PTSD or bipolar because of a manic. She was having a manic episode, and you tend to self-medicate with beer or whatever liquor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Science Girl took it down. Yep, she took it down. I don't blame her.
Huh.
But
Oh
then
well.
Dawn was on. Wait a second. Let me go to Benny Key's channel real quick because I know Dawn was on there last night, and that was hilarious. Let me see if he left it up. He probably took it down too. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I think he did.
Is there anything else for me?
No, I think that's it at the moment. We'll call you back if we definitely need you. Well, because we're
I'm
just
about to.
waiting for Patrol's video to upload at the moment.
Okay, because I'm about to pass out. So take care.
Thank you, Ezit.
Okay.
Have a wonderful, wonderful night, Kaz and Mar and
You
Patrol.
too.
Patrol.
Thank
Please
you.
don't pass out though.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you
night.
for coming
Thank
up.
you again.
Okay, yeah, this is it. Is this it? 15 hours ago. No, this was from today with his Jody Sue thing. I think he took it down too.
Oh, crikey.
Let me just check one more time in my history.
Patrol, is your upload any closer, darling?
No, 68%.
Okay. Okay.
I had just gotten home and I have to broadcast live on the internet on Saturday night, so I was kind of busy doing that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Mars and I are appreciative of that you actually went out and did it, darling. you do have a life other than YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know what video that was. I think this is today.
I'll
But he was
just keep
talking.
an eye out.
Oh, here it is. He didn't take it down. All right, Benny. Let's go ahead and check this out.
I have to stretch my knee. It's locked in one position. I can't get
Yeah,
up
I
the
gotta
chair.
stretch
Hang
my
on.
knee too. I think my toes are numb on my right foot. I'm gonna play this video, guys, because I'm sure Benny will be totally okay with it. I'll drop Benny's link. I know some people don't like Benny, but you know what, guys? We're all entitled to like who we like and not hate each other for who the other person likes.
Oh, it's only being a duck. Oh, crikey.
True.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys can show you. I'll show you a picture of my kid. You can ask anyone that I've shown. He is a splitting image of my son. Scary how much Benny looks like my kid.
Really?
Oh. You can ask Iconic seen my son. H Bird has seen him. It's a split. They look it's scary how much they look alike. But Eddie's my son's a little younger than Benny. All right. This was great last night. I think this was actually, let me get it up. I think this was actually when he had Candace and Dawn on, and then I think Perplex tried to get on. I'm gonna text him and tell him I'm gonna play his part of the video. And then Laura was trying to get on Life Perplex, and Benny lost it. So I think they're getting ready to come up right here.
We'll go back in here. Wow.
Here they come.
A little bit. Can you talk about that situation, or would you rather not because it's an open investigation?
Oh, I can say one thing about Jody Sue is she never did once step into that creek. At the end of she was dry as could be.
A lot of people can't, Pamela.
Okay, let me pull up this real quick. I want to pull up this map really quick. So when you say
he keeps going to the Christmas things.
Let's zoom this in really quick.
This is interesting information, though.
Down at the flat right here, down where past the S, right where the creek is.
Ooh, he's getting fancy now with the maps.
When you come out my driveway west, and then there's that right there.
Yeah,
right there. She wasn't even in at all.
She was not. Did she have her shoes off?
No, she had her shoes on. She was dry as a bone.
Really?
Poor Candace.
What do you have any idea?
Oh wait, Dawn's going to be in the background soon.
Say that she was because she actually said she had walked in that creek twice. Let me ask you,
be right
because
back,
I looked
guys.
while I was there. She says that people throw meth needles in there. I didn't see not one needle in there.
You know what? Me and kids have been playing in that creek for over 12 years and never once found a needle or any kind of drug or anything in that creek.
So let me ask you this. Right? Yeah, you've actually showed me pictures of some of the fish that the boys have caught out of there. Like I know that you guys utilize that, and it does not have that sort of garbage in it. I just why she would say that it's beyond me. But she made a mention that Andy pulled up, right?
I don't know what time Andy tell you I wasn't there.
So you weren't there when Andy pulled up?
No.
I seen him later.
You guys saw him later on. Because she says
Donnie I didn't.
She says on Ziggy's Live last night, and we covered it today, that he pulled up and talked to you or one of the neighbors right after you had come down the hill. Really? So let me pull this up. Let me pull this up really quick for those that don't know. When you come out of Ben Hill Road, if you take a right, you are going to head towards Kingsport. If you take a left, you're going to head towards Rogersville. Do you know which way he came in that day, guys?
I have no idea.
No clue at all.
Does he have business in Rogersville as well as Kingsport, or just one more than the other?
Don't know.
I don't know if he does or not.
Because see, what I'm interested in knowing is that Jody said that he pulled up, and I I need to know for my own sake, like what was his behavior like when he pulled up, because she already said that he pulled up and talked to her. He said he pulled up and talked to her, and I'm assuming that he meant you, right? Because she was only talking about you the whole time.
I'll tell you what, this whole
Wow.
situation is completely. I got to get to the part where the Laura comes up, though. It's hilarious. But this whole, like the Jody Sue, the phone, the wallet. But I used to have a phone case that looked like a wallet, and I could actually keep my credit cards in it. He is Blood Benny Keys with a D. I'm gonna drop his link right now. I know a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like Molly Golightly, but it's okay for people to not like one person, but still like the person that likes that person. That's what I don't get on YouTube. You could be friends with everyone, but then
Yeah.
as soon as your friend doesn't like one person, it's like a whole flip-flopping, dividing thing. That's why I roll on the YouTube streets alone. I go wherever I want to go.
I can't wrap my head around that at all.
Oh, yeah, Pamela, that shit's not. I don't agree with that. I just wanted to see. I mean, I'm not. Don looks like he is. These two need to go to rehab, and I heard they were really close to going, but they didn't make it in the building. Didn't Benny say on his live like he had him there or something, or they went there or something, and he didn't want to stay? No, Jessica, she doesn't have any on the top, but I know that Dr. Phil got her teeth, and she had him in on the show.
Yeah, apparently she got a bad mouth infection, is what I heard on the grapevine.
From the teeth?
Yeah.
Ah. Here comes Don. Hang on. This right here, you just can't make that.
I'm curious because
out here there was 1 or 2 police cars.
I was just curious.
I heard Don. He was on a live, I think, the other day, and he said, "I'm gonna go take a pee, but don't worry, I'm gonna pee. I'm not gonna poop or something." And I was like, "Oh my god, who says that?"
Because I've seen Grandma Miss Candace. Actually, I rode with her, and we went straight up the drive. Like I went up straight up the drive with Cam and other people. So I was just curious which way you take the Subaru, because it's very nice vehicle. So let me ask you a question about the Subaru really quick, because Jody Sue says that there was some issue with the traction on your Subaru, which I know not to be true, but your Subaru is a full-time 4-wheel drive vehicle, right?
Right. And it has no issues coming up the hill.
Right. I don't know what to think of.
I mean, come on, people don't use their logical minds. Why would you buy a vehicle that you couldn't get up your driveway? I mean,
I'm sure
it's
Subaru.
not like it's just. It's a 4-wheel drive, so it shouldn't have any trouble getting up there.
Yeah, this is where. Let me speed it up, because when that stuff would.
If you have been involved.
You're muted, Benny.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you.
You're muted.
He's always muted.
You got muted, Ben.
Need hand signals.
You see how easy I make this shit look? Man, look, you're just a good human being and you stay on your shit, and guess what? You can actually start putting some shit together, right? We're hearing a lot about Jody Sue right now. I mean, Jody Sue is just out here fucking up on good folks' money. Oh, Molly, show me your fat face and I'll let you up.
Here's where it starts.
Your face, sloppy.
He is rude. I mean, he does talk. I mean, some things he says is, Benny, chill out. Molly's trying to get on panel.
Carla Kennard, you're not welcome either right now. I don't know who you are, but boy, it's rocking like a stocking.
Here we go.
Me, look here. Boy, I'm finna
This
show
is the part I want to watch it. I'm done. This to me was hilarious.
That's it. Idiot. So stupid. I'm so stupid, bitch. You just stop.
This part, hang on.
Life perplexed. Laura, I'm about to hit your channel right now.
Look at him pulling up his private chat.
I'm about to fuck your channel up, bitch. Watch.
So I don't know what happened. Laura comes on the panel.
He's striking her for what? He's an idiot. I'm striking her now. Yes. They're in there like, Kimmy, you're white too. Why would you call me a snowflake when you are a snowflake as well? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking idiot, you suck at this shit too.
Benny.
Dumbass. I'm striking her right now. I'm doing it on my phone. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the chat right now of a dumb bitch.
Stop
about to lose
it.
her shit. Watch. This is the way I play, Bonnie McMillian.
See, this is what I'm starting to get a migraine.
I know. Hang on, I just want to see the part where I know you can't handle Benny.
Laura, I'm about to hit your channel right now. Hold on.
And then he streams Ziggy, which
about to
I
fuck
don't
your
care
channel up,
about.
bitch.
It was just this
Watch.
one part.
Let me see anywhere in here you stream me, bitch. I'm about to take your shit. He's striking her for what? He's an idiot. I'm striking her now. Yes. They're in there like, Kimmy, you're white too. Why would you call me a snowflake when you are a snowflake as well? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking idiot. You suck at this shit too.
I don't know. Anyways, she gets on
I'm striking her
panel.
right now. I'm doing it on my phone. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
She starts streaming him, and then he finds out she's streaming him, and he wants to strike her, and then he goes and he starts streaming her. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Benny.
Oh, crikey.
But she wanted to get up there and talk to Benny because Dawn was there. And then, of course, Benny said to Dawn, whatever you do, please don't sit down and talk to Life Perplexed. And he made Dawn promise him.
Oh well. All right. So have we covered everything, Ma?
I think
I'm
we
still
did.
waiting. Yeah, I'm still waiting.
How good are you?
I'm barely at 70%. It says another 26 minutes.
Oh, that's what it said before.
I thought it was. It was 26 and then it went to 24. I said, what? And then it went to
It's
28.
telling you.
I don't...
It's telling you fibs, Patrol.
Yeah. But it's really interesting, but I told you what was on it, so maybe you can go by
What
that.
poll?
Oh.
It was a pinned comment. PB. Okay.
Who was in prison?
The died.
Yeah, I pinned a comment from Jessica about Lena's family coming over here and getting away from all of that, and then his little girl goes missing. That's right, Jessica.
And the apartments are so close together. And then 6 people. Why would they let 6 people move into one apartment?
Oh.
Unless they have like a 4-bedroom.
I know some people, like when I would get my nails done down in Palm Beach, they would talk about there would be like 13, 14 of them living together in an apartment. Save money.
Yeah. But the owners, the landlords shouldn't allow that though. For safety reasons,
Yeah, but the fact that the kids
they
were out
turn
there
a blind eye.
too.
What was that?
PB.
But I said the fact that the children were out there alone talking to you after Lena just goes missing.
Mm-hmm. But she came up to me, and she's about 10, 11, between 10 to 12 years old. She says, are you going to put that on YouTube? And I said, no. She says, because my dad, but I blocked their faces. So she says, because my dad said we can't be on YouTube. I said, oh, okay. And then we just started chit-chatting. They're really sweet little girls.
What were they? Were they Spanish, American?
No, Afghanistan.
They were Afghani, really?
Everyone there was. Everyone.
Wow.
But the youngest kids do not speak English, but I think the school age kids do, and then the parents do not. So the little girl that I was talking to, she did speak English. There was one that was a little bit smaller than she was, and she spoke English, but they both had a baby on their hips.
What?
And they were their little baby sisters. Mm-hmm.
This is for PB&J. Crikey. OMG. Crikey.
And then you also said you saw Lena's mom.
Yes, I saw it
Yeah, I saw
because
a picture. She's beautiful.
yeah, she's tall and thin. It's from what I could tell because after I left there, okay, they have two apartments, you know, not one. And so I started walking around and I went back and the little girls were standing with her. So I thought that was their mother. And then when they started walking towards me again, and I said, I hope you didn't get in trouble because you talked to me. She says, no, that's Lena's mom. And I said,
Wow.
oh, she says, she wants to know if you're looking for Lena. I said, yes, I am. And, I said for her to tell her that I looked at certain places and that I'll keep on looking for her.
How
So
um how did Lena's mom look? What was she wearing?
the regular customary dress that
Was
they
her
wear.
hair completely covered, or was it just like a shawl on
Yes.
top of her hair?
Well, she had a shawl, but she was covering her face with the end of it. Her head was
Wow.
covered, and
So
then the
you
end
didn't
of the
see
shawl.
any hair?
No,
Okay.
no hair or no, just her eyes, but she was too far away.
So
But
she even had the part of her nose and her mouth covered.
yes.
Wow. That could have been for COVID situation too, maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
Nana, hang on, Nana. I forgot all about that. Which one
And
am I looking at?
Hummingbird
The
sent you a
first link?
message.
One sec. I really want to see that video.
Oh, I don't know if it froze. 71. We have bad
Maybe
internet.
everybody's using the internet.
Mm-hmm.
One sec. I'm seeing what Hummingbird sent. Let me see.
I asked the little girl, "Aren't you hot in that clothes?" And she says, "No." I said, I asked her, "Well, is it real thin?" And she said, "Yes," because it was 84 degrees today here.
Holy
Whoa.
cow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see that, Kaz, from Nina. Nana, you're gonna have to show it.
Okay, hang on.
It's getting an error.
Is it? I'll try loading it myself then.
Looking at what? Oh, hang on. I got a little bit of Candace on Science Girls. Yeah, this was very interesting right here. I think she's really asking for help. Ah. Oh shit. That's what she's saying. Don't use my daughter's picture. I'll check out. I'm sure there'll be more clips on that. I'll find them later. But yeah, that was interesting what Candace said tonight on Science Girls channel. Very interesting.
Yeah, I can't. It's downloading, but it's coming up with an error, Ma.
Yeah, I'm gonna Nina, can you put it in a private message in Discord?
I mean, I
Were
can
you
see
talking
the
to me?
picture.
No,
No, Patrol.
No. We were looking for. She can send it private in Discord, and I can show it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to mention something about the Angels Biker Club. We also have the Banditos over in the barrio, but if they get a hold of the person that took any child, you know, Chief McManus is going to let them handle them for a little while, and then they can go ahead and turn that person over.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's justice, isn't it?
Yes, the Banditos. Way back, I took care of one of their kids. He had cancer, but he was cured from cancer, leukemia, and he went and told me. He says, "You know what? Anytime, if anybody ever does harm to you, you come to me because I'll help you. I'll do anything I can. So if you need any help, you just call me because you saved our child. You helped save our child." So I'm still, I
Oh.
see them every once in a while. So, they're real good people, but if you mess with anyone, they'll take care of you. I'm not saying that they'll go to extremes, but they'll make sure that you won't cause any more problems.
Oh,
So
I'm
that's why you
sure.
got to
It's
be good.
understandable. I wouldn't mess with them, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was great when they were at the at Lena's
Visual.
visual.
Mhm.
Mm.
And I'm part of the lowrider community here. And if I tell them any little thing, they'll come, they won't do harm because we're not about doing harm. We're here to help each other and, try to get the Hispanics out of, crime and all of that,
So what do you mean, like lowrider cars?
Yeah, the lowrider community. The cholos and the pachucos, all that. And what they'll do is they'll just go talk to them, but they'll drive up
The
in 50
Taqueros and the
cars.
Chicos, she said.
Yeah, they'll drive up to the person, but they'll talk to him. That's it. But they'll show up in a group, and usually they'll agree to leave whoever alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that they would get a lot accomplished if JLR went out there because first of all, nobody's going to talk to him from the Afghani community.
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, some little girls might come up and say something, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere.
No.
Keep him
I would
away
just
from
ignore.
Texas,
Yeah,
please.
I would just ignore him because I'm out there, doing this on my own. You know, I mean, I keep a guard up and all that, and I try to be around where there's people or a lot of traffic, and I'm protected. So, I have protection, but, you know, you just got to be careful who you talk to.
Oh,
And I
absolutely,
wouldn't talk to
sweetheart.
anyone.
Absolutely.
I don't want to talk to anyone who's going to turn around and then start saying, oh, she was over there. Patrol was over there doing this and that and blah, 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 and talking to the little girls. How dare she talk to them? They're minors, whatever. I'm trying to help a child because that crossed my mind. And, I don't need anyone criticizing me because it is hard. You know, it's hard getting down in the dirt, not standing there, talking.
Right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
hard
I
getting
agree.
down. It's kind of like
It,
hiking or something.
I wonder if her mom is eating yet.
I don't
I
know.
hope so. It's been too long, Ma. Way too long. She might
Yeah.
not be eating much, but she knows she's got a baby to sustain. So
Yeah, she's not showing yet. She's 3 months, I think. But that's true. She's got to feed the baby.
yeah,
It's so
yeah.
sad. Just like to come
It
there,
is.
like,
It is.
I mean, I'm not convinced that it's just so weird how she was taken. Let me go back to comments and look. It's just so weird how she was taken and how tight that community is as far as the buildings and everything. And they're still saying that it's an 18-minute window.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yesterday I did some a lot of YouTube watching, and you know how I watch the psychics? I took some
Yeah.
notes, and I had some. There was a picture that one of them showed on the card, the tarot card, and I swear I saw the same thing right in front of me there at the apartments. The same windows and the same bricks. It looked exactly like that
Really?
card. Mhm. So I want to go back and
Wow.
look at that video again. I have it written down, but I don't know where that notebook went. Well, I'm gonna run to the car and get that notebook so I can read off
Okay.
what
Come.
what.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
wait
be
for
right
you.
back. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, turn off StreamYards for a couple of minutes. I bet the video will download quicker. Give you some more bandwidth, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is Jess saying? Just not camera ready, but neither am I. I judge no one. I have a daughter with special needs, so I'm not that person. We are usually the ones that get judged. We don't judge anyone, right?
Mm.
This is very sad. It's ABC. What is this? Yeah, ABC. You guys need a new platform.
Yeah. They sure do.
I'm dying to see the video
Mara,
though
it's
of the
been
little girls. Huh?
yeah, me too. But I'm afraid. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm in so much pain at the moment.
Okay,
I'm
well
going
then
to have to bow out.
go. Okay, go take care of yourself.
Yeah. I just wanted. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you. I didn't want to just fade out. I'm dying to see it too, but I can't sit upright anymore. My knees are shocking.
Okay,
So
well,
thank you, Ma, for
Well,
having me
thank
up
you.
again.
thank you. Feel
And I
better,
look
Kaz.
forward, Patrol. Yeah, I will
Thank
do. I
you.
just have to get these knees unlocked.
Yeah, be
All right.
careful.
See you all later,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
stay warm.
Yeah,
See
I will
you.
do.
She's like the
Oh, I
Tin
don't
Man.
have
We're
a
gonna get an
problem
oil
about staying
can.
warm. I need that. Yeah, I'm the Tin Man. Bye.
The Tin
Bye
Man.
bye.
Yeah, I'll
So I
tell you,
took some
Patrol.
notes.
Crazy. I mean,
Hmm.
just. Whew. And what do
And
you think?
I
What do
know.
you think happened to her? You think it was a stranger, or do you think it was somebody that's in her like community? I'm talking about like the
Hmm.
Afghani community, but maybe doesn't live in that apartment complex, or do you think it was like completely random?
Now I think that it's someone in the apartments.
What makes you think that?
I'm hesitant to say, but um, like I said, I've been listening to several of the people that are able to um, are seers, and they say that someone had an affair, and they're getting back at
Wait,
her.
wait, 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 wait. What?
This is only what I did, what the research that I did on some of the
Okay, you got
psychics.
to you
It's
got
not
to
what
go
I.
back. You got to go. So wait. So you
It's
think
not
it
what
was?
I'm saying.
I get that, but so do you think it was an Afghani in that building or next door?
Same building.
Okay, and then what did you hear again? Because I think I just fell out of my day bed.
Uh, several, three of the psychics say that it had something to do with an affair, and that the whoever the person was became angry and jealous and took the child just for revenge, and she's
So
still with us.
So you're saying that Mangal Sardar, her father, had an affair?
They don't say who. They don't say if it was the mom or the dad.
It was definitely not the mom, and I don't know if I believe that whatsoever. Could be though, but I just don't think he loved the pictures. His Facebook was so beautiful. The way he called
Hmm.
her a king, a princess, and his beautiful
I
wife.
know.
Like I've seen pictures of his wife and the family together, and he
Hmm.
talks just I don't know.
Yeah,
And then
it's what
seeing,
I hear on YouTube, but I'm not saying that I believe it. But
I get what you're
when they
saying, but
tell you, it crosses your mind,
oh, I
and
know.
yeah, and so
But
right
even
now, like
seeing
I'm.
seeing her father live on Facebook and doing those funny filters where he was going bald and stuff, like it was like
Hmm.
funny. And
No.
every picture he just calls his Lena a
Hmm.
princess and his little boy a king.
Hmm. Well, he did travel, and the truckers, they take a few days, but who knows? We don't know. Not even the cops know. The FBI doesn't know. So,
And
but
I did
anyway,
notice that one video on
Mhm.
his page that I wish I would have gotten, but I had to leave and go take care of work and stuff. I knew I should have gotten more iconic.
Mhm.
He had a video where he was like 2 or 3 days before Lena went missing. He was actually driving in the snow, and it was a live video. And the video kept
Mhm.
flipping around, and he had a filter on it to where it would make him bald. It was hilarious, but he was
Uh.
playing really cool Arabic music, and I didn't
Mhm.
understand what they were saying, but it was funny.
Mhm.
And I wish he would have kept his page up, but JLR got to him. Hey, Matt.
Mhm. Well, do you want me to read out the words that I caught from the ladies?
Yeah,
Hey,
you can
Matt.
read them out. Hey, Matt, I'm going to mic down so Matt can say what he wants to say. What did you think of our missing poster behind us?
I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
yeah, it's fantastic. I'm not sure who everyone is. I can recognise some of the faces.
Yeah,
Um,
well, you'll have to watch the beginning of the video because we went through each one. These are all the cases that the channel followed, that everyone that is still not that's deceased and not that's been found, but these are everyone that are still missing on the cases I followed in 2020 and in 2021, mostly 2021.
yeah, that's amazing work, Ma. I know Casby's signed off, but I think it's only right to highlight the work Casby does. I mean, I'm fairly new to getting to know Kaz, but it's clear that Kaz puts a lot of time, effort, and
You
work
think
in.
so,
So
Nana?
I think
Mm.
she.
Yeah, Kaz has she's got stiff knees. We're gonna have to put the oil. She's like the little Wizard of Oz. How many minutes left on your video, hun? I may tell the story of when I got arrested. I might as well just get it out there in case somebody tries to do a background check on me and finds it. I'll tell you what
It
though, they can
says
find.
uh, it says 35 minutes and it's 75%.
I had issues the other day with uploading something like took a while for some.
Well, we have
There's been
7
issues with
people.
StreamYard though as well in the last 48 hours because I couldn't access it for some reason.
Mm, everyone's posting their New Year's Eve fireworks.
Hi,
Well, we have
Cena the
7 people.
Great. Happy New Year.
We
Welcome
have
in.
7 people in this house, and they're all on the internet, and some have
Okay,
two.
wait,
Some
wait,
have a
wait. Start
tablet.
back over, girl. People know I turn into a gremlin after 12:30. Okay, so you're telling us now
No
that
comment.
oh hush, internet hubby. So you're telling people. So what are you telling us right now? People that you spoke to, or what are we going to hear now?
What do you mean? Oh,
What are
the words that I picked up. No, I didn't speak to anyone. I just took notes from a lot of ladies that are on
so
the
you were
internet.
eavesdropping?
No, I was watching their channels, the tarot readers,
Oh, okay.
and I picked up some words here and there.
Okay, so tell us.
Okay, I have a list of words that I picked up. The first one was cornfield, so I went to that garden. Nothing there, and then the next word is crossroad. Now there's a street close to there. It's called Crossroads. It's by the
Okay.
mall down to the going south on I-10. And the water supply, wooded area, apartment, bottom floor. Now they live on the bottom floor. A basement, blue trash bin, a bridge. And I saw a bridge on Google Maps, but it's inside the USAA compound.
Yeah.
And
I'm going
the
to show you.
red
I'm going to share the screen so that I want to show you something and ask you what this is actually in that compound.
Okay. And then I got red vehicle, green vehicle, benefits, and then I got translator, question mark, question mark, question mark. I got a doctor, nurse, procedure for females. And then I got behind a shopping center, facial hair, wears a hat, stairs, abandoned place, and then the rest are repeats. Because some of them say the same thing. So that's what I got from listening to them and taking
And
notes.
here's what Kaz and I noticed, but I'll get down here and show you. It's got the whole fence, like this whole entire area has that iron fence around it. So Lena's apartment complex is here, and we all
Yes.
know that here's the little park. Let it come in a little bit. Here's the pavilion somewhere around here. Here it is. Here's the dog park right here. The soccer court, the pavilion. And then we know they were searching here at the public storage. So this is where they're searching. They were having those searches that day. You have this little bit of water. And then have you been back here to this park?
No, because USAA is fenced off and they have guards there. They have guards all around.
Yes. I'll come down here to the ground and show you guys. Like you can't see past that little bit of that hill. And the whole area's got this fence around it.
Because it's part of the military. I mean, they have the insurance for military families.
At Chisholm Patrol, what happens at the USSA? What
They
happens
have,
in there?
yeah, they have insurance offices and offices for, services for the military people. And we have maybe 5 military bases here. So they have a lot of people that work there, taking care of the soldiers. And in the morning,
What's the purpose of the high security then? Is it a?
It's
the
the United
military.
States. It's part of the United States military.
Military, right? Okay. Thank
So
you.
I think like this is where they were saying they were back and searching like in the green crops, right?
Not the first day that the like when they took the mounted patrol out there. It's about a mile away. It's in the medical center area on Floyd
So
Crow Drive.
what is the name of the medical center?
Well, the medical center has about
I
6
know
or 8
where it is.
hospitals. Yeah.
I know where it is. It's at the hang on one second because we found it on the flight radar the other night. The Methodist Hospital or the medical?
Yeah. Well, you can look for
The Health
Methodist
Medical
Hospital.
Arts and Research Center.
Yeah,
So
there's
you're
just
talking
so
about
many.
back here. This is the health.
Look for
Health.
Yeah, University of Texas Health Science Center. Yes.
Yes. So you're talking about these greens back in here.
Is that Floyd Crow Drive?
This is
one. Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Medical
yes.
Hamilton Wolf Road. What was the name of the road, hon?
It's called Floyd Curl, CURL.
FLOYD.
Yes.
CURL.
Yes.
Floyd Curl Drive.
Or
is it Floyd Curl? Or should I go to the Floyd Curl and Medical Drive?
Yes.
Okay,
so then yes, it was in this.
So that's right about here. So all of this is the medical center. So they were probably right through here on the green crops, like back through here. Let's see if we can get down there and look. Yeah, let's go down here.
Mark, I know you're busy on your mapping. A couple of comments about Amber Alerts and people not receiving the Amber Alerts. I'm not sure if they're referencing because they're in different states or the Amber Alert system only works in a state until it crosses over state lines. I'm just wondering if you could clear that up for us who are uneducated, including myself.
But it's not only that. This is a straight shot to Mexico. How far is the Mexico border patrol from San Antonio?
It's about. It depends on which town you go to because you've got maybe 3 or 4 border towns. So it can be anywhere from 2 to 5 hours.
Really?
Because you have the very tip of Texas at the bottom, and that's the Rio Grande Valley, and it's real bad down there. It's real bad, and as far as drugs, and all of that, and they don't have enough
And then
hospitals. Yeah, they're kind of forgotten, and so that's about 5 miles away.
Hey guys, wave to Ezit. He lives in Austin. Hi, Ezit.
And that one is a straight shot from between San Antonio and Austin. It's because it's a expressway 35 straight from here all the way to Austin. No stops.
Yeah, my sister. Yeah, that's definitely a distance to Mexico. My sister used to live in Austin.
It's different. It's more of a hipster town. And here it's more of a fiesta town.
Yeah, there's a lot of green back here.
Yeah, well, it looks like my computer froze. Darn it. And we waited all that time. Let me see. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
She said it's not going to happen.
Mark, can you just cover the Amber Alert system briefly, please?
Oh, me? What was the question again? I'm sorry. I was busy trying to get that up.
Matt, what do I know about Amber Alerts? Which Amber Alert?
Just the comments in the comment section. Let me just see who you was asking.
Oh, here we go, Jessica. Everyone in every state should automatically get all over Amber Alerts for every child that has gone missing. It's too important not to. Yep.
Yeah, the one above that, Nana.
PB&J. They should, but they have such strict things that you have to go through in order to even have the Amber Alert issued.
Yeah, Nana's saying for some reason she didn't receive an Amber Alert for Lena.
No.
She lives in Texas.
I didn't get an Amber Alert on my phone. I wonder if we have to put the Amber... I know there's an Amber Alert app. At any Amber Alert, your phone will go off. I don't know if they do it in counties, if it's an Amber Alert, because I've gotten Amber Alerts when I've been, where the car was near me. Where they knew, this guy's traveling on this highway, supposedly, at blah, blah, blah. But I've never gotten, a Summer Alert, or a Lena Alert, or a Michael Vaughn Red Alert.
I think I recall a separate notifications or app that you have to set up. I'm only going off memory now, so I'd have to look. But now you've said that, something can recall that there is something to get every Amber Alert. I'm just not sure what it is.
Well, the day Lena went missing, they had Amber Alerts for 2 days. Every few hours or maybe every hour, we heard that Amber Alert on our phones.
Wow.
For 2 days. Yeah, and then from Houston we get some. There are 3 little kids missing as well around this area. And they took off with the father.
Yep. Michael Wright or something, the Wright kids.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's so many kids
There's
missing.
yeah, we were looking at them the other night. There's 33 kids right now missing in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course that 15-year-old that was found. Did we ever hear anything about the girl in Bay? I mean, we know who she is, but did we ever? Let me search Baytown and see what we ever got any information on that 15-year-old that was found. I mean, I know we know who she is, the athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
wonder if we found out if anybody's a person of interest. Let's
Just while you're
see.
looking at that, Ma, I noticed the photos that you're talking about in your background photo. Susan Morphew. Don't know if you heard about the judge being recused or recusing himself, Judge Patrick Murphy. So he's no longer the judge on this
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, I liked your video. I saw your video.
I didn't know if you'd seen the update on that. That was last week. I think it was the 30th of December, that was.
I think your thumbnail was funny. It was like straight out of Compton, but it was like out of here.
Well, that was in reference to, in my opinion, they need to get it out of Chaffey County because there's just too much intimidation going on in that case. And
I showed them earlier. You got to watch when we touched on the Suzanne Morphew part of our night. I showed them the sewers and the permits, a little bit of that. I said, "Here comes Matt's girl," and they knew. Okay, so we got a news update. Wait a second. There's so many shootings and there's so much crime in Texas. Holy cow. So here's the update on the girl.
We have about 2 or 3 shootings here every night.
The girl was found unresponsive in Tejas Park. Police have not yet released. Oh, wait, this is so old and it says 2 hours ago. Get out of here. Let me see if there's anything else. I hate when they do that. 8 hours. Let's see. I want to know if they know what happened, if they know who did it.
They didn't seem to release a lot of information, did they, Mar, on that? Again, it seems like, well, either they've not got the information or they're just holding it back. But I've not searched for any updates, but there just seems to be a lack of information. I mean, the public can't help with the investigations if they don't put out information to help them. And I don't mean information where they talk about jeopardising cases, but the police don't solve cases by themselves a lot of the time. They need tips, they need public help. I mean, look at Delphi.
But around, I guess, a lot of places, but what I noticed here is if some people, the close-knit communities, but on the poorer side of town, you can't really snitch, is what they call it, snitch on each other, because you can't. If I were to snitch on someone over there, or if I were to snitch, if I knew who the person was that killed that little girl and I snitched, it wouldn't, I would be really hurt or worse, because of the people that did it will come after you.
Yeah, but that always depends on who it is who's done it. If it's other juveniles.
Yeah, but she's part of the lowrider groups and stuff. Like, she's got to behave. She snitches.
No, I don't.
No, right? I don't mean Chisme. I mean the
Snitches get stitches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the Baytown case.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Right.
But it's just a unspoken law, I guess, between
groups, gangs.
People. Yeah, groups, gangs. You're right. You want to say that?
Well, maybe
So
tomorrow we can share your video, girl,
yes,
and you can come up. It's time for me to
yes.
get my
Me
butt
too.
into bed. I have to
But
actually work
thanks
a
for
few
having
hours in
me.
the morning. We love
Thanks
when you
for having.
come up.
Oh, thank you.
You're
I
funny. You
have
crack me
to.
up. She said I'm fogging up the windows.
Yeah, it's good to listen. It's good to hear your humour as well, because they're dark subjects, aren't they? Dark cases, a lot of these.
Yep.
So to be able
Yeah.
to look at them in a slightly different light is always helpful, I think.
Yeah.
My people in the chat are asking for your prison story. And
I'll
they
give
said,
you
"Can
my.
you?"
I'll give it tomorrow night when she
Okay.
comes up and we do the video.
All
Okay,
right.
It's getting late,
I'll
guys.
try.
That's
Okay.
about a half
Thank
an hour
you.
story if I do my details and I do my
I tried, people. I
impersonations.
did try. She's not having it.
No, I have no issues telling it, but I'll tell it tomorrow night. Okay, Patrol, do you have her
Okay.
phone number and her email?
No.
I'll post it under the comment under your page.
Okay. Thank you.
And we'll
Y'all have
talk
a
to you
great
tomorrow.
evening. For
Yeah,
sure.
text us. Yeah, give us a text tomorrow, Patrol.
Heels
Okay.
on the ground. Keep it up.
Oh,
All right.
please. No, don't. She's
Boots.
not heels on the ground. She's boots. We cannot put her in the heels category.
I had my boots on today, but I did put it. Well, they came that way with a little bit of bling, but they're not heels. Okay, you guys have a great evening.
Thank you for coming up. Everyone
Okay,
inside
adios.
chat, mods, members, subs. Love you all. Stay vigilant, guys, and keep your babies safe.
Happy New Year to everyone who I didn't
That's
wish
right.
a Happy New Year.
Happy,
Take care.
healthy,
Take care, Ma.
prosperous New Year, guys. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm calling you H-Bird just to bug you.